Iman International also there for Yabi Salah.
Only sports night in one
more fire. This is how we do it. This is how we go. This is how we rock. This is how we roll. This is how we do it. Do it. It's going down now and not a tad bit later. All around the world, both sides of the equator. Terrorize the funk, call me Bootsy Al-Qaeda. I'll verify that I got lots of hooches on data. Southern California blackout, we the Terminators. We the exterminators. Invade you like the Raiders. Ignore all the haters. Inform all the latest. It's going down now and not a tad bit later. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, Get ready for the showdown. Get ready for the showdown. Yo, it's about to go down. Yo, it's about to go down. Alpha's in the building and I'm here to motivate ya. Show you how we do it, meets the demonstrators. The funk for your trunk, take you high like elevators. Give you what you want, courtesy Mr. Pineda. We breaking down them barriers, smallest the penetrators. Electrify your area. Yeah, go ahead and hate us, it only makes us greater. It's going down now, not a tad bit later. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Ready? You ready? Get ready for the showdown. Get ready for the showdown. Yo, it's about to go down. Yo, it's about to go down. It's going down, 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 It's coming, yeah, it's coming, yeah. We the showstoppers, show rockers, show y'all how we rock shit, gotcha. All open, no joking. Wanna rock like this, keep open. Obama, no comma. Keep hitting them skins like Palmer. Big drumming, we coming, we coming, we coming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yama wache, Emma Wakwaba, Hi Asempa 94.7 FM. A blue do. I see a dear good yamun sama deba. Asempa FM scoreboard. Sadia blibia ya no. Do kwasiada say ya. Enkosisa non duba ko bebono. Ye dogumusa de maw. Enya bebia eya hanomo eya Asempa FM. Sadia dwe Ghana huntino. Ya nakura. Yes Sunday piano. Ye be me hu de ekọ ewo agudie mu. De kotwi ko braman ni nyina no. Ya hwesa ya de ni nyina ede epemao. Edia me Jesu ya James Asiamah ubetimi afram international aima. Na ma je oso Yabi Salasiai. Isama hodo no ene ye de agu apono so ena ye de ba. Unimusa uko amanonia FIFA Gianni Infantino ejagu ni chemu papa unse betoja ese Gianni Infantino walk up no o person ton states ni bi edema private agency any adia na nkrofo sole wo so pa ama panino ne why I see European no omani abre sole papa iso konkakaf omunyina na mone papa nya adwene Gianni Infantino already akwa na watwe sign na ho nsamate ye de ni nyina ba transfer won some and so of your animal. Danny Ulbeck and Chelsea. Oh my review cry. Chelsea are confirming 35 years old player Daniel Ulbeck. Obano Ababeboa. It's the transfer no. And also Yadeba. Women's African Cup of Nations. And also Toja and then Black Queens Ejina Akono. And also Yadu Bewuremu. I'm a one with the echo. As well. Commonwealth. Glasgow. Ghana, your money more to say. Your money more to say. Ghanaian athletes in Kagbe, Wakasa. Now, Tiene Kasana. Emu remo papa. Said they are misty no more. Oh, I'm about na ha no more kano. Anya kwasa o. Omo adomu asuko. And amuni mu di omo kan. And amuni mu munsun so in terms of our preparations. And then I can't dear. I de be ma yan athlete no. And then you know I know ya athlete no ababonten ababe kasa in Kagbe. And also ya de beba. Na Commonwealth no so no de to dwan nyina no ye de hunsam ade e mawo Ghana ye relay team no mama no we do baby ni age bronze na so amfa protest bi akoso Canada ya amfa ya bakwasem ampeke amfa ma ye ma no so no omo de omo anya de kura sign on some tea medal table no kwasan Ghana ya da sign ahina yaje ya de hon some ba and at 20 so coach Maswa Kunadu or Hesa Niama Bedadin habla mokobo Togo no Tisamne de abone beda eni ebe sani mu de agu hanu de ama we din no ebie we James Asiamah ubetimi from international Aima senior Misty Noble still Noble o fie hanu na Kwame Bensford and so ewa hanu ebri pamu ye be wura mu ewa drawing board coach Vicente Abiu na yakwa this is what you don't know with Professor Ike Wallace a good year clutch enti tamuk chuku Miss Sports Director Samuel Kwadadi Yirenchi Onota Mechi den Professor Ike Wallace me head of sports Erica Siedubuadi Kejua Nankasa Duputi ono ya me deputy head of sports Others Kwabda Stone Okuman Kraba kwa waka Bema waya de unzo kopie mu America nze bema ba ya no obodwuma pa ono so eta Mechi den Patrick Osaya, my countryman Songo, Andy Kwaku obeying the Myxtro, Dennis Asamoah Halatula, Sat Dazi, Gomwa German this year, Bernard Padibotre, Reverend Bernard Padibotre, or Tamachi Den, Abednego Mensa, Filippo Tuo, the gunshot man, AK-47, Mavis Amano, Fire Lady. Amunyina atamachi ena ya den samana deba nana manso telai ena nana kwaku mensa kaninja king kaninja speedy recovery kaninja you know so pa be ma hon fa no bibia be fine wate Joe Ademeko live on YouTube. YouTube no so no Asempa 94.7 FM live. Wait me do comment no e de akwakoja. O sense so the man ye fine pa won follow ye so na follow. Na notification bottom no. Now don't send me a notification bottom no. Umia e beje adoma no beje screen. Umia wi an wakomia said ya the video bi to ana ye call live ubenya notification no fast kura nti wo de ma unua na Unia so the amount foforo now foforo so the amount foforo na chese ye kwaya nimu anesa panikasi ya na owo studio ha no ma wata ma chi denden no eye mosquito skiro akuamoa evening programs manager nanso ene ogina mu denden yan samle encha ya be kwama no ne nanso mamema abedwafo akwaba miwi amatia simu na makwama no ne nsamo egu apono so no doso papa to me basisia okay entino ya tenase de ne ya tenase ya ba ne de na ya ba senior Mr. good morning
na
apom to say
international Asiamah
yabi salasia international they be a local just I know they on cobida
international Asiamah
anka Glasgow nanka international ejinamu African Women's Cup of Nations nanka international anka mijinamu den international so local nyamemle nemrepa
September Blaster match Cote d'Ivoire.
Odi ami die mu a.
Nti e na ho na obestart.
E start international na free one.
Yeah local for so hu ye.
Sir.
From last week the competition say wo ntina ma. Yeah quite engaged.
No credit.
I'm pon dem kwa che.
Yeah the radio say senior Nana Kwame Bensford the ladies choice. Man mesre.
Man bokodi.
Nyame adom me ho ye pa. Me ho ye now so e.
Opesa will counter me but me hu bibia nyame adom me ho ye. So ho ye.
Oh nyame adom me ho ye papa.
Baby girls no ho ye.
Obia ho ye.
Da nyame ase.
Obia mi modin. Na mi modin.
Tom doso. Wan hwa no akonya asem.
Oh, we dey asem nim ho.
Da bi say obi beka say wan boni din.
Oh, me da say ampa. Am say baby am kodwene yen no. Adwumone.
Wan hwa dey asem aba.
Dey asem aba.
Ai man no pa we dey ye be chia ye tiefo, ye be chia obi bia. Ya ba no ne ya ba.
Ya ba ne de ne ya ba.
Nti na isanchia ejumafo wo pep sports
no na nka me baby zaza nko mo te say
e was am kese am no say nkrofo ne babibri for trials and registration am I san increase date no akọ 20th of this month nti still our registration is ongoing nti obi biara why you interested so bit ma justify ne ho am akobo professionals no on say age no so bu ha obefre no nan age na kodenim ye age aye 17 to 24 until obi a was 17 24 obetime exhibiting a talent ni ye so person called professionals no obetime register for trials no obi o interested be obetime frame 0249 70 64 94 0249 70 64 94 Chairman
Pep Sports no na no be say me miss out say e be a player no o team deda a obo o ne manager o ne ba bia o bibia me mo pakonya atukwan akwakosi akan e wa brochira mutimi so masen ana
eno so oba ba justify ho ya de
a
be any contract bia o ne manager so only team so o contractor any team no be kasa anti team no na be ebe negotiate anti eno the problem be in ho
na ne manager na de obekoso a manage na aye ono ane dia
obekoso a manage
aye ono ane dia but mo percentage ebe wo mu wan say amobeko
bebre nche honom ti ye be yes an hye ne nyina ansa na wa sign the contract no bibia ye de bibia tutu akwan mu bibia edadin
and me will be oya dear pa na oya incoming asset at my Black Stars pa I feel on 19 years. Michael Essien no more time. Oh, what the kind of
Obo Abakasi, oh, Minipawe, or Yadia, or justify now. Bibia uncle so.
Your friend Bright.
Modern boy our pitch in this one. And it say, we are there and I say, oh, yeah,
Bright. You see, a kind of man, FC Laurentis. Was Santiman Temu. Santiman Temu. Wabaha, Ababa Sramini Adia, or Baha. Oh, Obi Huna Belsi. Oh, or your footballer, and just a new big crown a bachelor.
Physique, don't cry, and your physique near the cow. I'll grow a form. It is a banner to me justify. I know about my appearance. Now, or sell call picture, so best justify the whole party. Actually, I know Bob and Kumini Fenina, or sign a multi talented player. Player, no, or no, the position by a defensive midfielder. No problem.
Yes. Now, apart from on the coach team switching the Nico Bot to the Nico Bot, just say, some Bob a beer, utility player, or Bob, Papa, bright. I missed in missed in bright, or Bob, Papa. My class, Okra, my class, and no money with no more. That's that. On the team so die, no, I should go. Die or die anymore. So I go no say no. Oba picture so I know about Sago. Yeah, Gazo be ma Pearson pass, Maggie pass out to Mr. Pass where the ye Makwala no or can be papa blast that. And na 20 year course you cry Omunian woman ko be boapa. O tire shoot to na sha hono ye here no papa but minim say ye nyan hu ne ntina na 20 we maso akuna do atemen kan omo twetwe na kire akwa your friend bright osi aka de ma FC Laurentis ai makwala pa ya santima temu Asanteman
region. Okay.
Oh, Kofodria ne Accra ha nyina wasi akan epai. Wasi akan Rensis FC Rensis. Rensis FC. Wo Greater Accra Division 2 years wasi akan nyina de ama wo mo. Nti Accra ha no mo nim no pa mo temenka mo ate bright nka no. Omo they know omo nim player na meka na asem no omo nim player na meka na asem no pa and na 20 asset we have no 19 the area tournament is Asempa 94.7 no pa no more transition in adwuma Black Stars straight ya wie kura wo de se yanka se oba straight afani ko sem frɛ no nomra non justify no said na wo ka no keke na wa ubehu I dance ya keke wa ubehu say yes bibia kama ewo ho no nti Asempa 94.7 FM bibia oti enka bia no Asempa FM Scoreboard se ka mu na wote senso ba bi na wo ene babia woda fie woda wompamu enso na wotie ya 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 eno wo messenger ubetimi ede aba ye be kenkan ede amount either WhatsApp and asa normal text message no ye be je brane akenkan ni nyina ede amount 0551 22 48 22 na say ye koya ni mu anesa mami fa we entwim mini twim a na fe ye ko amanone ne de nsem no ede aba Stephen Apia o se performance no eno hwe said ya Ghana anije aba no pa na they keep on calling all kasa no krampo no no muguso efre Stephen Tornado Apia ene edi twam ni akwakopi mu ewo amanone
because they keep on coming I think that I have to turn one of the phone off.
You haven't read any of them messages of support?
No at all. Look they still calling phones are calling so that shows how joy people are in our country them because they keep on coming I think that I have to turn one of the phone off.
You haven't read any of them messages of support?
No at all. Look they still calling phones are calling so that shows how joy people are in our country.
Oh, they keep calling. This Stephen Tornado Apia. Oh, Capito, former captain at the Black Stars of Ghana. Baby, I will be no. Ye chia pa. Wa boduma den pa the ama Ghana. O legacy no. say you continue ni aya yina say dia mo boa Ghana football amana tumpon no monkoso a na monya ne santi Steven Apia baby a wo bia no international ma michi apa me ya down papa enti no makotwe sa woni we ya just me so no me de atumu ewo ho no enti Kobe Stone ozisai
Iman International, the Super Iman International. Was Yabi Salah?
Only Sports Night in Guandu to
fire.
Okay, enti no ya say at the amount they are na club friendly sir. Etoja no, mami nyudwamu emfama na ukopie mu ho no ma FC Tokyo etna say ma Borussia Dortmund ese omo baako a omo antumi anti Manchester City enso ese baako e International Milan enso ese baako na Semenyo ma assist Semenyo o ma assist after World Cup ni ade ni nyina no akọ ma assist na so World Cup no wantimi ama assist wantimi anhye goal ade na ekoso Semenyo ye bo abaso wa yade na emo no ye bo penalties no Inter Milan we need 3-1 on penalties into no sana and also no ekopie mu ewo eho no Manchester United and so esemienu ema Atletico Madrid ete ekanemu baako Cardiff City 4 AS Roma 1 Real Madrid and so no Radinya Nkopa omo ne Fiorentina ebo 2-2 Real Madrid and Fiorentina ebo 2-2 na se Barcelona nso so akobo 2-2 wo hono ye Real Madrid nso akobo 2-2 enso e wo hono omo ayade papa Irona enso etna se yese baako ema Arsenal the Gunners there be minka se frɛ me say test for text message ebra minka se frɛ for text message ebra minka se frɛ entino Girona enso etna se ehye baako ema Arsenal enso ehye enan entina chese dia ekoko pie mu ewo honom no club friendlies no endra a chese todwa no ena mede ehwo nsem ede amanwo na ubunu kof ekoko pie mu a enne ebi enso ebetodwa na de betodwa no ano ebeye den pa na already no Medical catcher say Barcelona adika bo 2-2 bi wo hono na Real Madrid nso ababe bo 2-2 eno na ye Friday no Birmingham City ene Barcelona enso eboy Birmingham say Barca na te na say ano koye den pa ye bo penalties no na Birmingham City ehye miensa ema Barcelona etimu mienu ntisa na no so epie mu ene ma bo Barcelona dia no Friday dia na Juventus enso hyemienu ema OGC Nice entimi ansi ekanimu adabraka Crystal Palace hyemiensa ema aura enso ete ekanimu eye baako ntino sana eno nso no ekoko piemu ewo honomo ene games a etodwa no enie final Rotterdam transnational na Atlanta de abani 1 p.m. ena sa game no ebe todwa ena Volendam transnational na Ajax Amsterdam enso de abani 12:30 p.m. Ajax Amsterdam omude abani tenten enso ewo hono Transport ene Udinese 2:30 p.m. Sunderland the Bracket omne Reham enso ede ebeboy 4 p.m. Galatasaray transnational ne Stade Rennais eno 6 p.m. ena sa game no eno so ebetodwa Liverpool transnational on Leeds United ede aboy 8 p.m. ena sa game no ebetodwa ewo Soldier Field Chicago Illinois chese todwa ewo America Mante so ntimu amoko fikasie mu no games way ena chese ne etodwa no friendly no ena other games no Mexican Liga no eno so no etodwa Scottish Premier Ship no eno so no etodwa nti anonso no ehon so betimi akọ na akọ bet ewo ehon no Russian Premier League anonso no games ni bi enso ebetodwa Grozny and Spartak Moscow 5:30 p.m. Sa game no ano ebeye den pa and a Krasnodar ene Fakel enso ede ebebweni na Australian Bundesliga no eno so no games no bi enso ebetodwa ya Austrian medasi amiti Austrian Bundesliga no eno so no etodwa Miami team Rapid Vienna omo bo papa omo gina akono na Wolfsberger enso ne Austria Vienna enso ebebo nti za games ni nyina ebetodwa Chinese Super League no ho nyina no games ahodo no bi ebetodwa ewo ho no nti no wo betimi akọ ho no na yese uhwehwe mu a ba bi a wo no oya interested no na won so no o de wo bet no akọ Dominic Soboslai champion player say to the day ablanti otimi gina free kick achi na churao na edatna otimi gina wrong range na say o de atum ni adia na wakasa e de afa Liverpool new coach amonya na say oh yeah there Irola wakasa e de afa ne ho say no de tuja.
He's very good. I think the intensity what we need it's here now. What we have been missing it's back from the coach side, from the player side as well. So now we have to put this together with the quality of the players we have. And I think it's gonna be quite nice.
And Dominic Soboslai Ninsama Oditujano Nti Andoni Aliola. You heard ya anonso no ne mono ene wo baby pimo yipia no ne mono mo betimi antanati e wo hono na European football no so no do Liverpool enso ebeye disabi onso ukopie mu Tottenham Hotspur opani ehwe ni se niam be dedede ono na Tottenham Hotspur do baby na is relegation na anka omo ekwa akopie mu e wo hono ma na threaten wom no opani ene begina mu e ma omo survive na omo striker ba kopa Richarlison wakasa ede afa ne ho.
I like as a player, as a guy, is unbelievable as a attitude, behavior, but at the end we have to respect what he wants to do. Every one of us knows what he wants to do, but for me he's still an important player because not so easy to find another striker as a Richarlison, because Richarlison scores goals and he knows the way. The new striker, we don't know. The other striker, we don't know. He scored 12 goals last season, not for lucky, because he feels the way to score. I don't know, I didn't understand well, because sometimes he said to stay, sometimes he leaves.
Sometimes, sometimes, tena ne adia ntino disabi ena ote ne nkano na se ode kan ye de fa Richarlison ehun a chese yete ehun nsem ede eba na mamimfa nwura mu ewo ahanomo Arsenal yehwe ese niam abedi dededin ede ama Arsenal boboku no na atum se Arsenal transfer yi ehun nsem enyina no ade ne se omu coach ba kope fantastic coach by all standard Mikel Arteta ontimi njelege no Arteta ontimi njelege no ewie ye no tunsam na wajelege no ede ama Arsenal yeni gidie wonimu na emu no mo transfer ho nsem no sei ena Arteta ede tuja.
I know you probably don't want to talk about him specifically, but can the fans still expect more signings before the start of the season?
Well, we are very active, trying to improve and evolve the team, that's clear. We expect to have movements in the next few weeks, obviously, because we want to get better like anybody else, and you just can see the transfer market and our opponents, what we are doing. We won't sit still, and we are very ambitious what we want to do.
Ateta no very ambitious and omubaye omo tense no ebesensan ni adia ntino Ateta na wote ninkano yenko Chelsea kakra Chelsea Alonso ball Jabi Alonso oba Chelsea ohwese ne ama betimi akonkan ede ama wo mo ye training den ni adia na the news are eba and say Mikhailo Mudryk unu say ebetodwa ese abrantie eba no doping na say nrubone ne ade etia ye football no ebu etia no papa ama be 2 years ni de ablantie onjina agoprama so ensi akan emfama Chelsea Football Club enei no asamde aba betodwane se empanifo akonfirm no ese oye free obetimi akogina agoprama so na wesi akan de ama eye Chelsea enti asamda aba betodwa de ama Chelsea eno no 25 years enti na mre no egusua ewo hono de ma Mikhailo Mudryk enti no Alonso akasa de afa say ena ode tudwa.
Yeah, we are happy for him, especially for him, because probably we are not able to understand what he has been through in this time and how does he feel at the moment with the things that he had to cope, and we want that he feels part of a team because he's been training on his own for a long time, and that we have the support from everyone, from the club, from the teammates, from the staff, and for sure it will take time. So once he's with us, we will see how things develop.
Enti Alonso nensama odi tudwa eno no ye wa Chelsea fo aso ye na no mame fan tudwa ese Danny Welbeck de oma confirm no as Chelsea a player 35 years and Danny Welbeck wedding no as a first player record abakwasam and a why player wesi akandi ama Chelsea wesi akandi ama Manchester United and Arsenal player chese wako kosi akandi ama omo nti abakwasam a ono waye ewo eho no nti Chelsea omo a confirm Daniel Nitaki Welbeck aneno obabe piemu experience pa obegina ni mu hono na watoto ntra ngofo si wanyini ade nso papa wei na last season Premier League etodwa no ono na share di tia Premier League teams no akese atele for no Chelsea no ne Manchester United no no ono o setia omo o setia omo it is a player wei etimi ase e de tia omo a kire se o ya de pa nti Didier Drogba kura mpo no o se Ushani mfia wedi pa na watimi ase etia teams akase ewo Premier League ni mu a ekire se obey obabe boa ma Chelsea age league no Chelsea kwakuburu nsam o se Chelsea ebeje league afi league kwakuburu nsam o se Chelsea ebeje league no nti yehwe dia echo nti Danny Welbeck ono ne dia no na Chelsea asem de aba ama maka e dia tudwa se Mikhailo Mudryk ono etimi aba be pie mu wo hono nemo no Mudryk ebe pie mu no dia san aba betodwa ne se Chelsea yesi efano transfer and some prayers esensan ni ade no Chelsea omu bumra so papa Chelsea ebumra so 2022 omu ebu mraso omu bumra so papa yesi admit it says 74 breaches of FA regulation covering agent working with intermediaries and third-party investment in players. No. And Omosan Edibatu just said the club new owners self-reported the breaches to the football authorities in May 2022. Dia ababetuja efa Chelsea for no na Chelsea Abramovich time nyina o ni nyina mpanifo akwakotwe e de ababe shemu ese omubu emlaso papa nti an appeal board instead replaced the point penalty with suspended 2 windows transfer ban and was it 10 million pounds fine imposed by regulatory commission was not subject to appeal, and a full amount will be invested into grassroots football. Chelsea previously entered into sanction. Okay. Chelsea. I don't know. They are two almost. The process are believed to include deals for players such as Eden Hazard, Samuel Eto'o, and Willian. There's no suggestion of any wrongdoing on the part of those players. Okay, into Chelsea. Penifo enya ediaba, but I know interest Chelsea entimi top player. Chelsea egusu jenemu. Nsɛm no egusu ayɛdan ɛkɔso. Chelsea on betumi atop player. Chelsea mu betumi ayɛdan atop. We nsɛm we aba enya no. Ya threatening Chelsea, are threatening sa. Enya Chelsea nko City no mu nyina ebu a financial fair play ne de aba be bom na omuntimi nko Europe omuntimi nya so ebeduru ono mo na omo ejina mu nti nsam eda ono no ebia na Chelsea de ekọ ne de na June 30 2027 no na omo ka no na yesan ball league no na say ye ba beti omo 6 points nti dia eno so no epie mu eno no na John Stones and then officially John Stones International Milan a player despite na Chelsea ni Arsenal nyina peno no wa choose International Milan. Julian Brand ono so no akopie mu ewo Ajax Amsterdam ono so no kwakosi akan ewo ehono mo Como enso no ehwese Chaloba ne deal no ebeye done personal terms bibia omo agree na akase teams ni mienu no ebeje atum Chelsea na Como omo nyina no na se omo beje atum 30 million euros na empanifo hwese bibia enso ebetimi adadadin enso ewo hono mo na say Zidane de wanya sign Zidane on the wanya sign at the ama French national team no last week mu oton na o sign ye na akwa ya bakwa semo ntino na say uhwemu about 20 years so Zidane ne first and the last game oboye at the ma French national team no a World Cup 2006 final no against Italy against Italy ena omode ebweni eno ena na ye ne last gamer oboye na after 20 years no ene as coach ne first game a okwakobo ana say okwako gina touchline a direct no esan against Italy 2nd October 2026 eno be UEFA Nations League ena omo ebebo intino Zidane esan ekwakosia Italy Matarazzi Marco nanya grokra guni header na papa age red card and so nam so ma France for entimi anje World Cup no eneno yesan kwakopie mu ewo ehonomo ebiew FIFA me kasa no me di FIFA ede baba tudwa Gianni Infantino me di tudwa ese Gianni Infantino wono hwese World Cup no obeton fa bi Ediama private companies any stakeholders any ideas on na or the Jessica any idea ehonsam esole ye papa and the latest science can say FIFA Gianni Infantino was a watching sign ono no say waka nso wanya anwe already ekona ani ayenyan papa UEFA omo na omania bre papa UEFA for na omania bre na no UEFA for after so many play no UEFA for and so omo se omagia tumu ese no Gianni Infantino ese watching assign nti but omo I declare loss of confidence in Gianni Infantino nti dia eba enso eneno nti dankwa mambia no nkrofo ebeba na omo ababe gina mu so omo ni opani compete omo so onsole sokra na omwa nti the Times reveal Infantino's FIFA World Cup enterprise. No. UEFA criticized proposal claiming so and governance of football are not asset for trade. Into football no. UEFA for say it's not asset for trade nti ena Infantino and so release ye the buyer or clarify say no we jamu din nti UEFA for mo your madwen say FIFA competition ni titru pa World Cup no omo de tudwa say na say ne anka omo members omo nyina twe omo ho di afri mu na so ne de omo nso age atumu papa nti eno enso no FA English FA no crown so no the letter tie European Federation no so achi chese na ania yenyan pa nsem no ba bia na ekono na ano aye dintintin ewo hono nti no Gianni Infantino the ababeto dwano no na the assign ababeto dwane se anhwe yi a ye won krofo bi mu hono ma omo ebehwe se omo ne opani no ebetia gina papa omo ne no betia gina na Asia for omo football president Sheikh Sama na say ono no so no ababe todwa ese ono ebetimi ne opani akwakọ pre FIFA position no sanso na CONCACAF president Victor Montagliani ono so no ababe todwa se ono so ebetimi ene Gianni Infantino akwakọ pre pa ena PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi ono so no ababe todwa se ono so ebetimi akọ pre eyiye pa nti nsema ababe todwa eno no so eze Gianni Infantino obeton World Cup no ho niam kakra e de akọ ana se dabi wetimi de wadwon kire e de aba nkrofo enso ka se you World Cup here boy ekrampo no sika epie mu no is getting to $15 billion achese eno etimi epie mu na wo hwe sika ono edema other federations no ana countries ekoko pie mu honom na se nkrofo se esusapa do no World Cup abakosem no we eni sika ye de ama amaya hodo a esonso pa eyiye but omusi sika opani no enya ye wo mu no still esusa epa yiye na ababeto dwa kura mpo se opani eniema bia wayiye e de afa ase no se ore ofi FIFA kura so ya ofi FIFA so ya eniema wo hyehyɛ de egu akwa mu no or retire kura FIFA obenya be 30 million euros a year for ono ne percentage tinkrofo eni abrepa nti anya Ghana hanom nko a ena opani bi ti akonwa zo na ze ye bonu tuja o abrofo no nso eye papa nti dia betodwa enso enono mamenko Glasgow sansa amisti edie ebewura mu ekakra na nkegbe para athlete no amisti anko yo ankokoto so 7 anko ye kura o America no what's it like? Uncle ye
a good medalist.
Uncle ye na in some of the atudwa no ude yentie ne nsama odi tudwa na emu oyure mo papa say na odi etu na onozo ofri fa okay aha no free ngagbe.
We don't ask for bigger, like how we don't want to be compared to one of the lovely girlfriend Ghana have, the Blaster. We don't want to be comparing ourselves, but I believe that Parasports has proved it time and time that we don't need much to win Laureals for Ghana. Zinabu has demonstrated. Hayford, the 17 years boy, have demonstrated. Tairu have demonstrated. Promise, Parasuimi have demonstrated. We just need an equal share of the cake. I will say it once again. I would prefer for the nation to invest $9,000 in me in terms of preparation, in terms of equipment, in terms of everything. And after winning gold, they can give me $1,000. then I can believe they have vested in that goal they wanted. So I've been running for Ghana for 20 years now. My equipment has been bought by myself all the time. I'm just hoping that, as the minister has said, they are going to invest in the athletes. It should not be just a words, it should be action taken. Samson Dean, the president of Africa Paralympics Committee, the president of National Paralympic Committee, is proving it day by day. Our coming here, preparation for back home, pocket money support from him, and the management has shown it's a part of motivation. All that we are asking for is to share the national cake equally.
Thank you.
Where the more rem say we need gold now, we benya $10,000. And I say $10,000 now we be winning no. We the more money $9,000. No fanya preparation. On one Tony BBI BBA. Now we there ni preparation said ya na mo kan preparation de bia no gidi se preparation no ebetimi ama na akwa gi gold no nti so gi gold no so benya sa sika no man no mo de be man de a adan na mo mfa 9,000 fa ma no ma ne mfa nye preparation and ton equipment mo mfa nye training hard no konkwaje no kokwaje kra na mo man $1,000 a ono ni problem na Tony bibia Samson Dean na bi wo hono ma oboa no owura Samson Dean ya boy abaso why ya dear papa ese wo boa quickly no mami we influence and I missed mutisimu na matiasi me mama chibiew ti mami we emfa influ no Ghana de ya relate mu no de amfa mayen nanka ye je bronze nemo no Canada for protest mo position no san ekoye ama Ghana ya san ate asan abayachi ewo hono Nigeria bom homoden enya medal ewo hono nti Nigeria for ya de ye ma ne de ankoyie kura krampo de tosu nsia tosu nsia wo hono ye ma ne de ankoyie nti sana eno so ete nti no more details ne de akonyina ewo Commonwealth Glasgow no ya papa yenua ya de nyina ya ba Amisti Nobo etna sia odi nyina ede beba nemo no medal table ni sei na akwa ye Australia nse Amisti cultural so mo de we ye dan yenwie no before say ye bebo no and say before say tournament no na ebe hyase no Amisti ekan nti omugusu a omudikan 158 medal, G gold 65, 41 silver, bronze 52. England tosumi enu omwanya 102 medal. And Canada etosumi ensan 59 medal. India etoso 939. Scotland omo etoso enum ewo 38. Nigeria yenu animu yamo yadi o nti ade pa na omo ya yensu yentimi nyabi. The ball na and I say ya de bebu omo 24 medal 10 gold. Hey, why are you 7 silver 7 bronze na Nigeria for aje Jamaica toso and song omo aje 18 medal 10 gold 3 silver 5 bronze and New Zealand and so etoso nwotwe omo aji 28 medal na the man New Zealand for omo 28 medal no Nigeria for editwa wom na Jamaica for editwa wom say Nigeria for ni Jamaica omo aji gold dodo ede asen New Zealand enti no omo 28 medal no omo ebeda 8 positioner New Zealand and Jamaica and Nigeria for ede asan won no ho Wales and so etoso enkron omo 30 medals omo so sa omo gold no nwotwepe nti ya rank ne sa Malaysia yes abe no mo ye nwa adwuma Malaysia mo mehwe omo age 14 medal omo gold ye 8 nti Malaysia eno no mehwe Ghana miguso hwehwe Ghana nti meko Ghana okay mahu se Ghana soro ho no mo no mahu se ye wo 26 position Uganda ewo medal no me ensa omaje silver mienu bronze baako Singapore omo toso 27 omo aje medal no mienu onkamedi we die no ko hye we honom no omaje mienu na emo no mienu ni nyina ye silver mienu ni nyina ye silver Namibia inti Ghana maaye Namibia 28 omo aje medal no miensa silver baako bronze mienu afeni madu Ghana amisi afeni madu Ghana madu Ghana etoso 29 my idea papa Ghana ya dear Ghana ya dio si yanya mienu enti Ghana yanya medal no mienu yanya silver baako eni yanya bronze nso baako Ghana yanso no yetoso 29 Commonwealth gamer and also no etodwa ewo ehonom no ntino sana etie total of 623 medals and no say no aqua and crofo hono ma is omo agite ewo hono gold no 201 silver 199 and a bronze 223 still counting Commonwealth egusua and also no etodwa enya ketwa kra enso ewo hono Black Queens ene omugina akono anya ketwa kra Ghana yene Cameroon ena edebebo ani Evelyn Bedu osi Ghana eso mutimi konkoden no mo ba mo maden a no mutimi ekopie mu ewo World Cup sanse we SVS qualification to World Cup se wudu semi-finals Evelyn Bedu nsem enie
great pleasure to play for the national team, especially senior national team. And like you said, get to test the under 20 and now in the senior women's national the World Cup. We just embracing the moment and taking the opportunities as well because we know this the time for us to get to the World Cup and each and every one. Individually as a group, we are just being ready and on task to take it game by game, like you said already. And it all started when we played against Cape Verde last week and against Cameroon. We are just going all out and do whatever that we can to make sure we get the win or be in a good position to take us to the semi-finals.
Inti Evelyn Bedu nensama odi tudwa enso enono Kimlas ononso Black Queens coach ononso nensam enie.
Yeah, we know, like I said, 3 points we're gonna put us in a good position to make the quarterfinal. So I mean that's all we're looking at right now. If you're moving ahead in dream scenario that we're making the quarterfinal, I mean that's a big game for all that will be in the quarterfinal with what Evelyn spoke about, like the upcoming World Cup. And if we make that, then we go for a gold. I mean, so we have been talking about the 3 steps to make a group stage, to win the quarterfinal, and if we do that, to go for the gold medal. I mean, so it's basic, it's easy to say. It's going to be more difficult to do, but that's our targets.
Tino Kimlas, ono nensama odi tudwa enso eno no nandra games etodwa ne Egypt tenase ehye baako ema Malawi ehye miensa ena Nigeria ehye baako ma Zambia ntimi ensi ekanimu adablaka na ye big game papa zanze Zambia fo ne yade na Nigeria no monso no omo lusu omo first game against Malawi ntino na game ana no dem pa assistant ashola Miami player ba ko me crash ya de papa ti de PM no and games are etodwa no 5 PM Ghana and Cameroon and na e de bebo ani na about 8 PM Mali and Cape Verde and so e de abani nyame bo china Kenya 8 PM omni Algeria na Senegal and Morocco simultaneously sanse ochina games no ebesha group A no na echrese no akwakoye last round of group stage games intino sana eno so no ehonsam enso etie yede ya no ebepem ha was stories yete ebaye ne akwa bedwafo ho no na omadwa edi agum nsam a abeba no eze FIFA omo ascrape controversial World Cup investment plan no ene no omatwe de assign European transfer window no so no signing so far no so no say eno so no be bia chese ebefa bia no onso no ubetimi ede afa 2026 Commonwealth Games no Glasgow 2026 Ghana ye performance sign ena wu hu no ena WAFCON Black Queens nso no ene ye dika hye Keved ena ne no ye ne eye Cameroon enso eko akobowafu zone B tournament no so etodwa ana 20 no championship no we ye the year qualification akwa mu ewo ana 20 AFCON qualification eno no Ghana ye ntimi ndi nkunimu kura na emo ne ni Togo ejina akono ye performance no so no aye dententen ewo honomo enti no betimi e de text message enso e de ababa bia wo de wadwen kire no ubetimi e de afa either YouTube anase WhatsApp anase normal text message no na ode afa e de abadia meje so e James Asiamah Mante ubetimi afreme international Asiamah afei na de wafidie no e de ato ha no ma e Asempa FM ena utie Asempa FM Scoreboard ena chese yeguso agudie mu nsem ena chese yete emma mo mamini kan ewo nana Kwame Bensford ho miwia na maba amesti eho no mo na se yekoya ni mo anisa nana ahemfa ena odi yen efa
na we Glasgow no na de na Ghana expect say omo participants no ebema omo at times we should face the fact too. Preparation be na ye ma omo so enye ye mo bo say gocho kra ka say scanner obe ya promise say ye de be mo omo after say omo be ya de no ye mo omo ye man the movie no fanye prepare at least ye man 99% and I expect you no fanye preparation hey. And we are there looking for glories. I mean, we are joking in this country. Seriously. And we have presidents almost standing for athletic association. You hasi. They be almost tuaba. Say they want the betterment of our athletes. And look at what is happening. And we are expecting them to go and do well. It's a total shame to us. And see, nipa no the president of federation no krampo na nyene ni wu. Say, yentimi prepare fasika to say this is fans are they prepare athletes and say omonko ya de. And say they be so athletes no omo nya de how they complained. No support. Obi wo ha ono ani modern boy no de baye into wanya dia he or she doesn't expect say ye beka say wanya dia. I mean, if we don't do our things well, we should forget it. We crampo na nyame na ya de athlete na ya de no mutimenya bronze bill and silver bill. And we cry see helium. See a dome form because me sure say federation no a year ready say or prepare omo say or the omo kosa we no they've done well and see ye ya adwen say ye ba be ye bia momo in terms of preparation we should forget it. We crampo na me expect some bedru say anka zero crampo omo anfa ma crampo anka I will understand them because we are not ready for them. Until we do our things well, the be who say ye athletes no ye boa mo a ombetimi akwa ya de no. I man, we are not going anywhere. Ojin say Australia, US, England mona omo ya de no. Ye ja omo ti ombe bi ne from so omo ma participate bi. Do you know the investment that has went through them? Ebi mo ho crampo na in their universities, schools no mo won crampo na full scholarship. Ye campaign mo, ye motivate mo. Ye more the necessary accoutrements are betimi e de akoya ade. That is why always they are the top. Oko Australia, I missed Ebedi Madance here because he has been there always. Only investment ye invest wo and yes investment kitwa huge investment because they know say ade na omo kwa koye no the glory be bre o man no e be put your mind in a higher map. But if we are just sitting there na de bia ye kon ene ye koto aba me pese me di president or federation you know me pese me say na odi wie na fa we papa bia ebeba say ye de be boy athlete no ye be puti fans bi ye de be support you mo ye be mo some scholarship bi ye be campion mo yie the necessary way bi o mo hia no ye be ya mo no mo timi enya arehihye no mo timi nya ahoden no etimi de aye we ya. What do we expect? We cry na hu hia crambo see because we are not ready.
Asempa FM.
We are totally not ready.
Asempa FM.
We are mining sikana ye de man penifo no president ni federation no so muntu kwa fa nko se no kwa because ye ready say ade na ye pese ye ko no ye be invest wo mu. Chairman, until we do our things well, this is where we are. But your mom mana abaso came last. I think in the first match, you know, Otiminya 3 points. And the ones that a man also so after Muna and so no. Sikapa bia so enko hodum. They be enko hodum so no de omokwa yade. And he say ye pese ye koye nimu ye so and also deals with investment. Yeah. Any necessary bonuses BS ye the momo na omo hu say ade na omo ye no oman ni so ade na omo ye no yenim say ombetimi the country na kodru baby ade na omo ye no yenim say ombetimi the glory bi abre oman no enti ye invest omo mu ye momo motivation ni ye. I think came last by you know on shada anya bad anytime be ombeko tournament no. They are even more better than the Black Stars. Ye invested the beer or muse or the senior national team or muko baby raise your mind. They are not doing anything, but yet omona ye diska cry eshemuno. We should treat them equally, even not equally cry at least some percentage be yen fama mano ni hu say we are always on their side. Omo ni omo hu say adena de bia no omko yema yen no ye ni so. On say they be a coach or Asembi or say women are sweet, so we should treat them with care. If we are able to treat them with care, whatever they are doing, we always appreciate it. Your mom who say we appreciate her. I think that the necessary team BS here, your mom no, your mom. They are not bad. Their first match, I make me share highlights. You know, I got to know say they really did well. And once omo boss so omo de omo kuma nyina na eye into the way omo de omo kuma eye no, that is the same way we have to treat them. So far so good. They did very well and I'll applaud them. And then so omo akono for man de omo ko baby omo ko bot tournament bia na omo match bia emu ye den cry they are able to at least do well for us. Almost to be prove a point. Yeah, support to came last. Now the necessary way bia na say you no. No much manipulations because they've really done well and then also encourage you say normal second match now at least win second match now automatically they are qualified to the next stage and I think that they will do well. They've proved to us. Now man, they say your local teams I think they will be a coach.
Yeah, Obianya
coach. Has a coach. Medium and there's more coach did that. Also on the Africa. And I think the signings also air coso. But me has no na man for still a EPC who say a cana deny about no. I think they say communicate be intimate and since I communicate be intimate and intimate kasi ye fu and I see ye fu but I know say to be in man for no ye juma so far as I new coach there your expectation no high and your expectation is also ye high so as your man the necessary players are and as your man the necessary way obetimi there transfer up players papa am I etimi a sharpen your striking force honum so I'll plead with them say ye in them because transfer ne de kwa na ekoso enye say ye betue sika na wie na na say ye beyi we ne free ho no na omo yi players ni nyina I wish my house of folk the very best kotoko so no I think say omo ye omo pre-season iniema so ekoyi na ma membo Vision FC so abaso
Vision
on say Friday we omo buy a hot ma be omo pre-season and I think say omo preparation na omo dey to akwan mu any the we are yeso ye be gi omo fair or pep sports ho no for omo pre-season no yeso ye betimi aye am omo on say league no ekoyi a ebo man na
yeah
on say dey na be say ye league no ye ball league na ye ntimi enya player ba ko mienu miensa bi say almost so be national team akoko bobo no more team disika abre omo teams no ama teams na koyi league aye bo a FM no entimi my sponsorship e be there am league no ayede last year abai no na so yensa this year so yes antana was abai na ensa pesika was a FM no ho no ma on betimi aye omo ho omo adwuma yi etima kope sponsorship your league no yamana anye yi a man de bia ye be ko yichi o de bia look at our under 20 we are not able to even get the best of players ama omotimi abo and look at the Myxtro edi omoye to papa so keke just like that nti yenye league ni yi ama ye league ni yi I think say ye betimi nya papa efri mu okay the winning your first World Cup the kind of local players are na wo your team I think 4 or 3 they were there and when they went to they were able to exhibit themselves. You see that was then na league no na ekoyi and then you slot crown put crown no you reducing no
Asempa FM
one confederation one Champions League and twa yi nti anya your league ni yi dia I think say they be your country no in terms of sports no e be ko form nti I mean I wish House of Folk all the best the mekache to gbe ni se misre no the necessary way be as ye need to me try kana na yetimi nya transfer no etimi top players e ma omo be beefy up team no e ma niam ko yie no eno ana supporters na ehwe ama oti o a ontimi nda o supporters ne fro mo na mo ko review so ye sere mo kasa ma ye team no tangent a e ko no enye team no eda yakoma so team no 2000 star na team no ko no enye na enye afi na enye sa na e ko sese team no kwa na e ko form you see fans ne do team no fans ne hu say team no ko yi a en na be boost you mo say o bo has en kotokokra inferior wo krom kra nye first pa o bo has en kotokwa unam krom a un say banners say aben taxi drivers say your leg no say e man e man ko yi and we should try as much as possible the FA the necessary team BS or you know the clubs the necessary team BS ye my leg no very attractive bi mu no ye because they say a team no dey enko yie cry man team no enko yie they say house na amanfo do house no they say enye sa na wo because your performances no above form chairman I think say major ama me brother Amisti na with on also ato also with the Glasgow issues no na yakoye nim.
Okay, entino nana Kwame Bensford ena watning kano senior Misty Ainfa ena o shase every Ainfa ena odi
international Aima
Salasia
international Aima
Yabi Salah
international Aima
o
say hena mshasifi ai sasa mpe from mshasifi
no kre
but nyame nim anka mepemu a anka Glasgow nka menka ho hwe unless what question bisa me a exactly a week ago was Sunday. The money pepe and it was around this time I make back Commonwealth Games Glasgow. When you say market on the wall, the first two countries in Australia and England will never change. Sunday baby, first and second.
Yeah.
If there will be any change, it was going to be the number of medals or the categories of medals. You know, between me as a son, or either more, but the position then is a son.
Oh, okay.
That should tell you that sports is not magic. Na Ghana, yedi adwuma she Ghana for team a wayen. And always I say it, and I blame my people. Ye ko be bia na she ko for team say Ghana ntie kwaya de. There's no variable that back that fact no. They can show TV and say ya nyama nko yep na I disappointed. Na kuma ya. We are the causative agents of those things that happens to people because we should know better. The fact that Obi FA president no magana for who put say me so me pride myself as a specialist in sports no I should do same. So be a sports minister no magana for fake hooper. Me as a specialist in sports shouldn't do same. Because then panic bear in the position to
yeah.
I should not come here and give people false hope. Unless I need the maker. Again, make just say boxing, or whether Olympic Games or Commonwealth Games, all you need to do to earn a medal is to enter the semi-finals.
Yeah.
And then once actually, Ghana boxer will be saying a fourth.
Amadou
was fourth.
Yeah, Amadou.
Now, at the semi-finals of this Glasgow, India forward 10 boxes. So proud to any fight we semi-finals. No, they were assured of at least 10 medals, but now as to whether it be good, silver or bronze, and them could determine by or winning or couldn't. So then above either gold or silver. But bronze they at that stage JV. Jane at the semi-final, Ghana had only one boxer. And he ended up losing and the J bronze. So me cannot channel say team I don't have any interest. Ghana sports has simply become a den of iniquity. And it's sad. You see, you mentioned Australia, not coming about Australia. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm not because you were trying to be a medal. So I could 2 hours this year 7, 8, 9, 10 or who are swimming and when you make good bag mono. So when you sit back and you analyze Ghanaians and your sports nation be fair football nation pan and now what the yes football nation that sports nation I didn't know it's not I don't know they can know and you know they can say me a sports nation me a football nation and the sports nation they are verifiable evidence actually so be a sports nation or not. Okay, no, there Brazil there hasn't been any occasion I'm gonna call Olympic Games at Brazil pan order. And to be South football no Brazil Olympic Games or other medals. And yet the multi-sports discipline they measure the strength of a nation's sports. And you call just football tournament, which is just one discipline. Also, who the strength of your sports are? A game like Commonwealth Games, African Games, Olympic Games, which is the ultimate. Or what athletic championship? I know now it would be sure. Now the much one say mo one Afcon na mo ye de na ye football nation and ye sports nation British Virgin Island and or 12 meter good into Ghana British Virgin Island. So sometimes I listen to our people and I find it extremely difficult to understand the Ghanaian. You see these games that we are talking about, I've said here time without number. The way Ghana, we don't prepare for any games. We've never prepared for any games. And we any magic. And sometimes, quite events, then I say, the supporters you call, the sports administrators call, the journalists you call. I've always said that one thing I've realized is that we shouldn't take all journalists and call any events. Say, they are so aiming say okorepotama the station. There should be someone they should act like specialists. Yes, some research activities. No ba the reporter ba. As then I thought then if you say Ghana yes so in the next 4 years 10 years no which may improve. But we just go and just say more or less aimlessly na yedoko. Nti ba the everybody say you see the investigation now but that would say Ghana you say investigate bia me say ya dream no there has been an orchestration of criminal activity into say investigation but what event bia you need to do what we call proper investigation into if na we are there if an officer will do then no one could do proper investigation into when but you know the moment when we hear investigation it means say ya dream no be I boni bi yes. So the last time we went to Birmingham, Ghana came home with 6 medals. And they
Asempa FM.
1 bronze, 1 silver. And the silver came in para, which in this game became our greatest. Para and and we sit down and we talk so fondly of ourselves as if Papa was sports. It's a shame. Ghana, since I moved from black and white to colored, I keep on saying, say a banner sports more bright. I said I'm more bright because on my near see I'm proud to air color TV no, and no one pay home. And my near see in black and white era no, and no I'm a Ghana home. And it will take someone who will sit down and do proper introspection. And which my head assessment in watching much Ghana for. We are retrogressing. And I will say still a you. Commonwealth Games in 1962. I Ghana called Commonwealth Games. At the time, and then put the year 74. It was 39 nations then. Tema na Commonwealth Games no just 39 nations no. Ghana de 9 medals no Ghana by Kromuha. I've always said that Ghana need team. So in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, no, Africa had a Bugana. That time, no, even Blasters, my cano, 60s, when they did double. And the last one be 82.
Yeah.
I be think no, nyama get to akwa na boy ni nya yase no.
Afede a former kwa.
Ya say ni nyina enti yenko yenim. Because in 1962, Perth, Western Australia, Ghana call ye na just 35 nations. Oko a medal table no so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Ghana to also 10 out of 835. By and out of 74. Ghana na I'm saying. Time 835 nations Ghana to meet 9 medals. And now 74 nations more disciplines have been added to.
Yeah.
We have the opportunity to send more athletes, especially boxing. But because of lack of preparation and you believe in science, you know, Tembia, you come but when I will more Dawson, and I'm going to just say, no, and some who are destined to be a DBA soon scout. But Sky Fan Chen, I also seen Sky Trust Fan Yuma. And do Ghana, and that's it to say call games, not a monk of a false narrative. And I've read Jim Moses Air Press release. And pay more SNA. And the last paragraph, I read it cover to cover like saying, you can't our law. I didn't leave any word out of it. Maseresa. You know, say ya you come one, say ya. And I know something if I say customer much more day, and he young mama boy. Inti Yano Tembiano. Second, people boy, Obia Obunis and Aquala. Obi a bit of pen panamano. Obi to my man as well came to Jomano. It's not based on someone's intelligence. And a Ghana penny be better of wow. And then yeah, Commonwealth Games. In some penny for Kanye was that because of World Cup for Intino. World Cup never was shadow be and I told you that World Cup in the bedroom what was the reportage? You can't measure media winner. How are we going to assess it? The reportage on the Commonwealth Games, how are we going to assess it? Let me kind of yeah, co-event be the proper way to say mobile even seminar the media no. Yeah. Because the only opportunity to be says I did to no buy man and open I did share to bros binya that corner him. And sometimes one kind of boy young for be dinner kwese bia Asempa FM. I also don't like it when now when you don't say 2 can be business about Krumha. It means can't I did before we beat my year now boy and Puyan professional. I was in Stuttgart, Ghana versus Germany, and Myxtro hobby, Cobblestone hobby, as some can say more etia, and Obia no be my husband with Otia Paye, no Adams. There was one guy from Kumasi. Yama half time no, baby a media for net no. Omo baby a which half time reach me kona obiso gunsu a wako gunsu obiso kono coffee a na insu open insu a do what oti media stand omo bre insu eno the traditional omo bre insu at least 2 bottles but then half time na bia na come akade o nti ada gana high chops no e bia meat kakra bi e bia fish kakra bi meat pie bi na but drinks there yen fama de open bonum bia o de pass sa cook 1000 check where you men form So there's one guy that say, hey, tell you for the obwa or can it trim? Won't do almost see a grown assay. Which be dear could be coffee. So then, I'm going to say, Chairman, you man know because of the weather, Nintendo. Open be no more cook at the end, open fashion bag. I'll be no got to be such a good you cook a few bag because you are fully accredited. Into when you can for 1 and 2. Nemo because of weather, Nintendo. You need hot. Into hot tea near the no. When we go yum. As I ukonom cook with a chili. Second of no, who come to coach me, because Uka Sabas no ever bosso. Into no there hot in the room. My gun, I say, that's how much I call when I could be down here, your mammy down super. How pay a team sheet? And I are. But then be a football for a boomachino.
Asempa.
So categorization. So we are due. Because every week, if nothing at all, there's football match in Ghana. Premier League in the Koso. Though they need to improve. Ghana, you know, now you want mobile games. Yeah, for athletics. You will move to Togo, Nigeria for your first one, number Ghana. Onyali mo Mary Omoba Ghana ever compete. And na Ghana, ye ni games bia ye in athletics. So be anko ye tertiary games. Now menya scholarship through the GOC and one no. She knew what we don't have any system for our guys. Tembia ye bobi so bobi na ye man scholarship ko US. Akwa na US na ye dan. I didn't monitor the home. I didn't program the man was over school. No. In the high jump, this Commonwealth Games, Nigeria the toss me and Mano. Ghana in the last 2 years, now rules Monua Yabua, and they done so. And then the guy has virtually is just stagnant. The level do and known to improve. And then Nigeria need the third, I think Rose the 5th or 6th. Nigeria need the Kwaji bronze. Oh, in the town Rose by no, it was as if say, oh, na. Rose, so they need plan be the man. You need plan be the man Rose. You need plan be the man. Until never could do and I, you're born a bason or one waka. And another for an air panel. We are no back with TV because of athletes no who no bonus on board. No bit war, and as a Matimo Candia, young fuel, who you for for wine. And your football, I say, Obi Everton to your desk in Jordan, you have body view. You don't even have the people in abundance, so who drop a mist here? One of Fanaba.
Asempa.
Who drop a mist of wine? Who has a machine if you are one? Almost gonna best and move in the athletics and 1 year. One of the nations I produce more. I into a sonnet no. Jamaica, and I say for no. Come on, games no. Almost qua. Almost pack as a follow me and Sabino, almost pen, I know some 20 by no. Almost call World Championships now. Almost say in the next 3-4 years, no. Almost me ask about no more common games and I could try my share. So call no quite idea nobody air being Olympics because Jamaican trials. By end the plan by now. Almost back up so say, oh, yeah, share LA 2028. That's the Olympic Games. You bet San Cruz and LA Nakoso. Now the athletes will use various routes to seek qualification. Yeah, we understand more. We need good medal $10,000 send the amount. Nippon or just how born we say we no be really good at Ghana, but also we do good at $10,000. And the amount but you can Ghana have para sports in a year, win a year. What is a year para sports? But you Raphael, which you can be on any scene when you that you can't para a year, you know, alas.
Yeah.
Me, I've always said that I don't. Athletics are made in about Ghana, a word, boxing, a word boxing. And there's no way say me to be fear and me about when you've no according to that respect to give me an invite me about because Betty Ghana or Betty thousands miles away from me will communicate with me and give me what I need. Just a woman who say make me a boy not to be female, I me few. And they oh my what I'm papa. Because who do cry your best did more obia Nigeria first medal winning was this event. It was para. And they para nina ushuma Nigeria actually ting. Yeah, crash on 2023. Ghana winning even Ghana for social media almost in Nigeria. I say now when I catch you say you can't at least Ghana ebe Nigeria. Yeah, me omoda. Ghana for no obi tia o first ne were cancer ne wo Aziz Zakari mo body sa but time you try Aziz Zakari mo no so na ka Africa omo no mo jema in Africa meda maye no in 1992 na Nigeria for no 4x4 omo challenge 96 na omo win medal at the Olympics. Frankie Fredericks mo no win Africa at Olympic Games. Mara na mutola mo na we win mo champions Diamond League, World Championship and Olympic Games. Mara mutola omo no win Africa.
Yeah.
But you body na obi and say can because only you know who say Eric Cancer wo. But the issue is that what at championship na Eric Cancer no we dey saying. Omo na say no me base say can improve upon mo. But we couldn't improve. First, Ghana na yewo Winneba Sports College. It wasn't just about football. Indoor games ne die na de. Enai hwe ni ho. One Ghana na wiase ko ni mo nyama say improve, we don't improve o. Ne ase no. And we still expect say any tournament I say kwajiba. Are we not kidding ourselves? Say Minister of Finance call Parliament so we do budget now take sports are. Eko we di media what today sports what today what's a Black Star for there what's a Black Star budget say you chia this for and instead of us to just forget about commenting on it so commenting on if get a budget you know the woman Black Star what was the essence in discussing about it. It means on my so country no we don't recognize sports. We don't recognize sports. So that means if Ghana can work up nanka in the budget statements and media nanka yenya sports mention of sports room. Ghana can work up and Kenya mention in pool our media so when you go to mentor member yes but say ko jibi abawo yen so ye kan ko bi na come say kasi me nkonso a ene me ensua de because of ye bu enegu nyama bebre so na ya dwen say ko jinti no e ma yitimi hwe nyema say ye na ye ni
yeah.
Because Jen say you lead that discussion because it's not just me. There are a lot of media guys. How many de? How much me aboa? How many? Den I say yeah. A bit me na enim. But and they will be a brave because we don't no one will consult you. Even when you approach they don't see you as one of their boys. So don't even want to see your face. When the last time I say apart from GBs, what is something about athletics? But he's endowed in athletics. There's one guy I trust when it comes to athletics. We've done this for years, 22 years. Then and it's not just I didn't say didn't just Ghana. Across board, some of us we've been fortunate enough. I'm a media officers for World Athletics Championship da. This was if say bia nipa body team kasa and some of us we've never vowed for any position in Ghana and it's not part of us. And I mean I didn't have a position in my life that say me present now can be two Mante no me idea say and football be GFA people and anti-GFA people no. I've never formed that clique in my life. Say me dem GFA, me dem tan GFA. Now say me say you say Kumasi journalist be
Asempa FM.
I'm kind of ko en question no. And it was media and it was on live I can. So say I'm passing Kumasi journalist be kind of ko en question. That means say there are Ghanaian journalists some kind of blast time question.
Yeah.
Because that same interest, Sunday be so when it comes to the national team. What is find away so no. It's as if say young say him dey pay. Nyama ye the castigate blasters no. Ye league be start the same thing akotoko and then one is kwam pokuru kotoko. One ti dazi and then podi e because e kan say kwam pokuru say bombo mo bi da. Won ye so find no. Ba enche bi kwam pokuru kotoko number 1. Oni unim na obo won kan ho Asempa de mba ye wo no. Ben sango phone bi na mo kan say kwam pokuru no bombo breaki.
Enchana ni pa ho afuno.
Yes, ani ati. Enche bi na Black Star. Ye free Black Star players na kotoko Felisanan. Goalkeeper. Kotoko fe ko benchi no. kotoko fe ko benche no small boy no dem ya onko fa camera be dem yi na ono ene hasbuka sare Benjamin ene ye from Black Star ene kotoko benche small boy no e me ne po fe kotoko South Africa kwa mpoku ya kotoko e pre ya na ye fe loka ena ye fe kwa mpoku ye fe no wi anom koton no team ban Africa ya ye Cote d'Ivoire and intro and now Black Star training grounds best player Mante because you know for nyampa obi a training horse just your best player then you call Cote d'Ivoire buy a pen koton Richard Mante or you turn we are 2 months on the day krumwa and then one anybody do bim obi a your best is then na a china kwa na dia ya no it means say ni your personal interest because bo ha league no on dia chin ko ba bia nti o hwe kotoko ne has some match no obenya interest onye hwe play bia de pa player no from Black Stars o ya de pa into build deal league proper only me say obi o me dem o obon hu modern obi wo eye betim o ya de o kan am for fin because sadi no enye de o masum sene ye league okrum ha no sa ne sene na ye fi say ye local teams no omo jo coach e abrofo na ban Black Star there you say kofa local coach aren't we kidding ourselves about Black Star na ye our premiums no you believe say kofa local coach by club level yes officer abrofo say mo coach na Black Star na ye mo public pano e do ha e mo say I didn't tell me say about 3 local coaches never Black Star name mom we why do we keep kidding ourselves like that? Yeah, league is a Krumhano. It's not just the FE. Managers of our teams, our clubs and companies, so many serious. And that's where the problem starts from, not the FE. Yes, FE saying, or can be. But what I'm saying is that you cannot extricate the clubs from clubs on the former FE. No. Oh, they say, clubs in the just as the FE, not so much. Now, one club or something, you might cost all. Most of them go put a they are not doing anything to inspire hope. What is now coming to has na ni mu no Ghana no dem pan na officer na ye ni dem pan officer na ye ni and now African clubs are which more Ghana din
slots cry
Yamaya slots has and that's okotoko na kobo can be and so for us to sit down as a nation soberly na yan win years then e betuma ye 9 the next 10 years no is that growing now ludi and which I come back to or to me upon no still a personal interest and they dem ko na get kind of hand we want people who can shout those who have the mouth to insult gidi you fuck gidi ndie mi mu and e be we say be do no e ya adwene kase na ye de bu man adwene kase na de bibia and if still I believe in those who can shout and insult we are not ready to go anywhere. I know they be trying to say be blame but for ourselves. Yeah, in Debia no Ghana and the cheapest thing to do in life is to criticize the next man. So when one you don't know how to create it.
Yeah.
And then the cheapest thing to do. I've said this with that number. If Ghana has a better than us in social life Debia I'm paying able to buy because me I never be fair to example. I mean an apartment 12 families in the room. 12 families you know. Yensu yusu Ghana water. Okay. Yusu from the AB. Into your platform, common platform you also. Into say apartment 1 and na come na me to na 3 a. Na come to a. It does about so na say son I will say 2 days a bit my son me matter kan. Okay. Tell me be so. And these are people and in this apartment make can say be a less educated person. You make can say we obi any reading and understanding. But obi just ko bonu puma na ko ansana. Pasani pano the next morning obi free so before we say nyina eketaze ebi aban eketaze ndc aban. But what we fear
untimi nya hodo.
Genye fear just 12 family. And we are living in chaos. And because this is my very cheap into no obi atumi but ono say fie ontumi nye ono say obi just one girlfriend to manage no but office obi manage kotoko one girlfriend put to manage no na ko to koye full of interest we manage
Asempa FM
until bibia start with us a mindset but the be hwe omampanyi when they get a position to but any problem ko sa position na want to because on an to manage no here. That's our biggest challenge. The kind of problem now need to be a sure, but it starts with our communities. It starts right in our communities. And we should be sober when it comes to sports. Let's stop this in common about football nation, sports nation. We were, but today we are not. There's no variable supposed Ghana a sports nation. And I say Ghana a football nation. The more football nation then you don't even have a common FIFA approved pitch. Not a single one. And you're winning just the trophy in the Chelsea football nation. A cardiac idea football won't be
facility, top notch.
Facility organizers of the events, require we need. Yes, so we a football nation, yes, sports nation. How many a year athletic overs never Krumwa? Papa whom you're saying? Papa whom you're saying? Na sorry magicians ko event bia yese kokwajiba e Nigeria fo ade omoye omato eye pedia mu oti bochoro kan no e be see dem kan last week no so Nigeria fo say o win gold 8,000 no almost 5,000 into account at the games they will give you 3,000 on some because they believe that after Birmingham no this game is a proper investment and preparation. And according to look at the Nigeria for position. Nigeria for me and we just made that so. Nigeria for breaking records.
Records, yeah.
And because we've been down, I don't want to go into it about who broke what and in what. Nigeria for did not just come out say omko improve you. Nigeria for record breaking performances at this Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
Jen good point when you been a breaking record. And the issue about the 4x1 really in Ghana, as well as if say Ghana dictated the Buko protest here in you. We finished fourth. And Ekobutia Canada 4 and then America third. Then Nigeria was second. And Canada 4 anti I said I'm what you have maybe I'm the better one say
okay.
Our WhatsApp.
Okay.
Time I be event no. Me say Ghana be the 4th and start here no Ghana the 4th.
Oh okay.
And not just relation with team no mu beat me at least me third. Then Ghana to me yenesa. So after the event na Canada for no protest then nipa no send message say opati wo mention mass and side decision no. I'm say one train and duly Canada for me we want to
okay.
Because when it comes to the Commonwealth, they're also superpower.
Canada no.
So on the reverse, if in Ghana and Nka Jifi and Sema, because he flies in the Commonwealth, and I also Kenya I could say challenge.
Yeah.
But almost they are big boys in the Commonwealth. To be see almost say they didn't infringe any rule, so they had to file a protest, and they succeeded. So at 8:49, then almost rescinded the decision and said no. Canada, indeed, your rights. They didn't infringe any, and so then the decision stands. They should go back to their second position.
Hey.
So remember, Ghana 4 and you say Yene could be a third, and they are trying to call fourth. We indeed finished fourth.
Yeah.
When you could be. Nananka ye fa pronechi boko ele akokwaje so yeah so nanka since 1974 no nanka obi to break this hoodoo I want to be medal the Commonwealth in 1x4 nanka kokonya na we dey wa fa pronechi boko na we Sebasa sanse wechi yeni mo fi ha until let's just put it on record say yes umsisi Ghana a fourth na a rightful place. I can wish them better luck next time.
Okay.
Next year, so I qualify for World Championships. No, for one relay team. So they should prepare adequately, assiduously towards it. If I'm saying with them film, no more we are. I can say you have quite good. Because we come on with a fraction of the world that you come on with US and count.
Yeah.
I can say phone be and Commonwealth no, and I can say for so no like Jamaica and sprint, they don't go with all the accumulated cream. Only selection. No more Marco. That's why we'll be watching the World Championship. How I'm happy. There wasn't anybody like Oblique Seville, so Bahamo beat Dabi. You be German under 24 no Barcelona. Nigeria, Kainsula Jayi. That's what I'm say. I am at 20. Ghana, even at 20, one under 20. And excuse has always been saying Niska. So look at the progression. The last time I called under 20 was Nigeria, 2014. One of my tabis could pay fee, no. One of the allies, and then the champion. One could pay fee. So that's now. Let's say the Bohu, a 2-time under 20 champion before attending pro.
Asempa FM.
So look at how I didn't know. But you know, your magicians in it, almost a na qua, and I'm telling you, Metia, your mamma for hope, I'm telling you. Because we are a true follower of the sports. Yebu, how on yet? I used to like Jai. Under 20, no Koji medal.
Asempa FM.
And on your scholarship. And on the core US of A. That boy, 4 years ago, no ball on the street of Ikrudu, on Nigeria, no ball. Street football, no Obobi. I think it was Malta Guinness Championship athletics. Of course, that's a record. And I'm picking the corner 20. Someone say, Kayusula Jaja, and you will say, on your biao. In 3 years, Bibia Konumu. Nakamu Jan after under 20 now. Nakano do that. And 20 Koko in Jana, Nakomedua. And just look at it too. In 3 years, this guy has become the fastest man ever in the history of Nigerian aerobatis. Also you fast about 90s. But this guy within just 3 years. And the time Nigeria winning Commonwealth Games, medal in 100 meters was silver, was 2006 Melbourne. Satana Ajayi do 2 years here. No, do 2 years here. But then he was the most favorite going to the final. Though Asempa was the most experienced. And then Lachlan Kennedy, Australia guy, no?
Yeah.
But Kayusula was the favorite. Because this year, on one of the fastest times. And because unlikely for him, no, he had a very good start. So, except Kennedy. Before we in the last 10 meters, na Kayusula and Otisanechi and Asempa. And Asempa, good athlete. At least gonna fall back on 2 occasions. I catch 2023 and the last championship we had this year. No, one we win 100 meters. No, also footballer. And at 32,
Asempa
the fastest ever time in the history of Commonwealth Games. The fastest used to be at boarding. And then they Cameroon. And you see, I didn't any company say from 2018, the last year 3 Commonwealth Games, 100 meters, Africa from winning. In 2018, it was Kakani Simbini of South Africa and he winning 100 meters. Our Australia. Then in Birmingham, it was Federal Mayala from Kenya. And this one, Glasgow 2026, Emmanuel Asempa of Cameroon. Now we put the but for Kennedy or for Australia, and African swoop, because Asempa was first, Lachlan Kennedy was second, third was Kayusula Ajayi, and a fourth, Letola gifts from South Africa.
Okay.
So just look at it too. In the last 3 editions of Commonwealth, 100 meters, which is flagship event, Africa for winning. Africa, back to back. In Jamu Biaye. In the Bizarre Argentina, other African nations, almost ye be ye. Because same on a 20 king and a 29 South African, so Bayanda Walaza. Echo winning ya and they can fastest in South Africa, Bayanda Walaza can be. And this guy had scholarship in 6 schools in US of A. Or some people be Bayanda Walaza. Some people be what one school is was because Bibi what US and Ebi was South Africa home. Bibi will be a bit improve na we know. Ebi was South Africa. What about us?
Okay.
So I try to say it's always like we don't know our future because Why na you say simple saying let's 12 years over come Ghana. Because at the junior level we are not competing.
Yeah.
Even when I back Kenya. Yeah, when you East Africa Kenya here, you the water 20 champions in the bar no. Ghana yang Kobe. And our excuse was that you niska. Now if want to put the team together to go to junior championship, you think you have the right to be winning medals at the senior level? At least Senya born akoje draw. Enya born akoje draw. No people boy nko ponum. If unhunso ya unhunso ye. Ana let's say Mr. Obi akọ bibia no ko jan lane so onim say me de sa so message na yin kwa de. First me de mami. But me ben na of what time me pa no. Ana say me nyam second. Enya the event aka me ko je draw. Na ma you say boat on to win America no. Debi. We do no we father. The event are purely science and psychology. Your boxers make actually say omo amateur boxing, but they have the mind of professional boxers. I don't know who taught them that nonsense about at this level. Ultimate dreams will be knockout. How serious? It means only you don't even know the level in which you are. You don't count that with your so amateur boxing will be knockout. How many rounds are you fighting at all? And I open knockout, no. Just train no to me and your 3 rounds. And you think future boxing. At this level, that knockout will just come by a chance. But you don't put it in your head. In that, some of say, well, from the master until no could win ma. Na no so to na keke. Onya botre and jabo and just common points ever win. To chom say we am say ye because we must to tune about heart.
Asempa FM.
And I had one of them painful. I think after I fought about you lose, you know, calling for fair officiating. Again, fair officiating from where? Oh, boss, I joined to tune about heart. We also fair officiating. My comment can be a missing memo to me. Some of our bosses, I'm calling madam, can remember red card, don't film cry. Because I simple way. Before team say Obi Koko ring him. Boxing is governed by rules, and we are even talking about amateur boxing. Gana ni ko jina ring master do Jakoko asibe waje obi obonekuno. Team so to talk about now we pay now dem no we are say you are open fair officiating. It means some people seem to won means unchem kwana chirepa. It means unchem chirepa. Ghana, we need to be sober. Nenjai proud of ourselves as sports nation and football nation no. Na boko na plan say in the next 10 years aso e bit might be they improve yan ho na. I don't think Ghana just football pen a talent wo. No, because me who Ghana no captain Australia for volleyball team or bar. Or not captain England for in Australia. In this Commonwealth Games, the most watched events is the women's volleyball. And I mean, who are there she cranes of Uganda? I don't New Zealand, the whole world, I'm talking about and eliminated she cranes of Uganda. A film. Athletics would then you event a martial Commonwealth Games we pay a women's netball. Ghana netball how serious never no. Make our first name called Prince Kanti volleyball na day. You call prison Kanti. You call police headquarters.
Asempa FM.
Nina ne wefa. First an apart police headquarters and an apart 2 especially Fridays and Saturdays. Call prison Kanti. I went boxing ye the kwa near. I sanya me ne ye kwa enimu no. We say me ye kwa echi.
Sorry.
So esia. Na me say Kabim say kwa event we should stop giving people false hope. Because in our hearts of our hearts, in pass say, I dare you quay. A bed diamond. Because I didn't dear, never wait me up anymore. And we yet. Then Anya Crane, as if say, I don't know, why be beer as a do could do. Oh, back to school. 10 be our homework. No one 1/10, 2/10. Class test, no one 2/10. Now, what's better say the final examination or Trono. Obanoma first stream. Are you serious? because the not very much send when you say Obano. Why are there pay too? Debia, as I was on Uncle Benaduma, Obenya 40% be. I know I had plus 2 no. I guess I said the woman will call 20% of examination him. In the Uncle Become Fian, heights, meters, and speed rates of Modifiamu. See, we only have to compare with Uncle Koshomo. But you sit here and know, say, only athlete or call 9.90. Now, so called good. But because we call 9.88. And then draw on a Wokodia until Obino not to call the Wokopano. Ah. Me Ghana athletes no one thing above my made to me Asempa for training. G Ghana athletes so say. And then when it comes to the sprint events, I am banning Asempa FM. Okay. You hardly see them in final. All right. And I think there's some motion the year. And they should be thinking about after Asempa the quartet and phone echo. Oh. And the South Finance Joseph Amuamu, they be Amudu Fanamun to mean Yampamoa. Bisa mo se wonu ebi ofie obutuma kwama yan na obi ani ho ye no say Ghana for yen kofu manyama look so simple no they won't disappoint yen they will qualify for the final no makowe I saw people okay almost three as a match already first 7th and someone writing a media personality asking on Twitter that out of 8 means the nipa 8 or 7 and now bisa mo say woman no kono when no ben wom talking as if say as a Martin near man to now, one 7 for no. We your met say the measure in athletics. Same could find a one year because a qualification leading to the final. Obi couldn't even qualify to that final. Now the Mutimufia and Mubi Divia, Namakanamope. Accent that in a lane of 8 concert party. I'm going to say, Ghana be here for my way. I know there's only people do a final campo. The much one of me, no, they couldn't have done anything better than they give us. Okay, but me no come by the para athletes now on my the biggest medal, which is the silver and our first medal at these games. We need to reward her and or Banso. We need to reward her. Me my money and Chumusanko. Because if indeed it will promise say obi win gold I man $10,000 USD. That's a size can na anko bia because bet we win gold ah. Ye fa 3 mbom fama no. Ye fa miensa mbom fama no. This is a campaign we have to push the minister to do it. Because ye shebo say obi win gold ah. What be win gold be the man $10,000. It means any that so skebi we be say what say obitumi nyanko ade a na nyame adom says can say no hato no obe win gold but be nda so ni no oho na mboko fi ma Ghana ye the para athlete win silver mine no on the second kan kasa o enye say go of any part any boxing do the 4th Amadu the 4th so mo kwenso Amadu swag sports box of the year no so on ko the 4th meaning say only among them no na wabon humodin over the last year not 2 years intending that so kaka ho ma no so I'm because about sports enye draw na dey science okay this is the matrix because on so about say yeah afia be senko yi on boxing mo wabon humodin and indeed I want to box no no ko tun ko di 4th ma Ghana okay but Zinabu Isa me ma ye mba na yen na ni hwe Zinabu Isa okay because he placed the second. She wasn't there because of any rule. I mean, just as silver no. Okay. And now you don't need even para for any so. What's that in 24? Okay. Me in Janice Akeke. When the ma at this now, almost so at least Olympic Games kono. O Miss McCracken so ko bom me homo den a. Miss me nya bibi. Okay. Because me say na obi win gold and na abana obi anya next kind of kwenfa. They should give that ladies in Abu not less than $30,000 USD. On what on what Ghana nim. Good. On what Ghana nim. On my Ghana silver. Our common games when you know can Ghana any medal.
8.65 meters.
And yes, now one can any medal.
Two fast shot.
Boxing medal because we didn't finish third.
Okay.
So Ghana's only medal at this Commonwealth Games came in para.
Sombo pa.
Zinabu.
Okay.
No win this over my. Remember for man no imagine say obi win good say obi anya hwe. It say na say Samson Dean Amaniska. Samson Dean no only the federation head. Nto no what the federation nim no open academy no. The nation needs to reward her.
Yeah.
I mean can say your promise say obi win silver your man 6,000 or 5,000. They can na no ye fa yem mo ho fama no.
Fama no yeah.
Na nye esuade hunu. Ama mo so mo akire no say kona se me mutumbe emu at the ultimate me to aboma baso a. Na nya silver 5 anka Ghana anka be yedani. Say ke be yanim. Because if he silver na good now ba. Until we should motivate here. We a fraction of Amaya Olympics no. The Olympics no, the nations will be more than 74 na equal no. I rest my case here. We should stop behaving as if in a sports nation and then I'm team here. I'm saying Ghana for every. You must say when you be.
Asempa. Okay. Eti amisti na oten nkano. First ne de na ye sports nation. Nanso ne de a free yes so amisti nensam and so no wasu guso awutie Asempa FM Asempa FM Asempa FM scoreboard esu enie yadru ofan ye ardent listeners ene mo de fa Facebook mo de fa YouTube mo de fa yen nyina no WhatsApp ni bia no ye be kenkan ede ama bibinti Vincent Abiu coach Vincent Abiu bibinti went me ama oba no na emergency bi apie mu nti wa message me sese ya nti Vincent Abiu babia wo bia ne de akoye bia onyankopon ento nsupa emfa nguso emfa maw eho no mo call live on YouTube Fidel Nunu Fio says sports spectatorship at the Women's African Cup of Nations is awful and the CAF must do something about it. See Women's African Cup of Nations, you know, spectators eko pie mu no de enya kura ampanso kwa nkrofo ngorhe kura antwipena man o say Ghana Sports tria she 0 gold and I just say and also the ato YouTube no eso Abraham in cancer aprigu chakapama baby awobiano yechi apa say good morning Pablo Aima the original. I'm watching the show live at Sabon Zongo. We the entire Ghana supporters wish the Black Queens the best of luck in today's match. Apligu chakapama and also Ede Abba Fidel Nunu Fio wasan Ede Abba the poverty syndrome would have made the numbers of CAF to yield to the shocking proposal from the president of FIFA, which has now been cancelled in the interest of the game. Na so kan FIFA we na ko ton World Cup na yira o ton dia ma grofo dia Jessica de Africa dia ka yete chiripa ohiani ntino Nunu Fio no wasan dia about say Ghana is still a sporting nation with a strong interest in the football, in particular the lack of quality investment and dominance at the global stage cannot diminish our status. Tinesa no Thomas Doche michia pa na what to say or say Massa Salasi James Professor Wallace to reading YouTube message when hosting his sports program. Why? Thank you. Okay. And one other two on more. David Jangba. No, at the fire emoji no ena chese ode ato Joel masani bibi di ama o mi be 2 galam say binti no masani di ama unim na se amfa de a pechira meye wade pa kokohwe wo yi wo no no mi 2 galam say wo no check wo o say hello boss man. It's your boy, Man Freshy. Oh, Man Freshy. I say from Winneba, listening to you live. Black Queens all the way. Oh, Minia, say, BBI, fine. Ono dene die, de abba. Bella the all-rounder. Bella the all-rounder. And so, at the abba. Auntie, Joel. Bella and so the galamse ba konso de aba nti eno so no enche eno so metu de ama me de ama osisi a Bella the all rounder o de galamse bi aba nti eno so ye behwe na yetu apligu odi eno makan ewo YouTube ho no mo say greetings brother. Chelsea have been fined but Man City case is still hanging. Bias FA. Or see we the Chelsea fan won't say anything. That is football for you. Bote from Pong Katamanso. I say okay. Bote and so at the no transfer update near the NSMDB and so at the Amano. I say most Sunday program ever. Fire them from Kwesintiamwa aka Yellow Asant okay you know actually aka Yellow, aka Yellow, Antiquasintiamo, aka Yellow, from Asante Mampon in Prim, and Onosono de Abba. Hey, messages, saying, or Trimumi. Okay, hi, I want to join. Okay, Mo person muma joining the fans of Asiamah International, no mano, no Miami di 0551 22 48 22, and check, yeah, Baba share. Yeah, leg nase. EPL crowd 21st August ya no ye shase and say ye ma bet anyway ni na de begum at the amount 2% on join ya 0551 22 48 22 and once I say I want to join and che ye benya kakra e de anum nsuo ye benya kakra de anum nsuo I want to join 0551 22 48 22 ni enya kakra emfa num nsuo e wachire na say yeah. Afia Gattuso. Baby I will be ano michia pa one of the best sports analysts ba ko ba chesa onu ejinemu pa enso enono. Big Sheriff, former Liberia national welterweight boxing champion and a sports journalist based in Antwerp, Belgium. Okay. I say Asiamah, keep on the good job. Okay. It's Big Sheriff and a denedie a de abba. We WhatsApp at the end of my kind Maminko SMS de no na memfa no nso nwie na memwie pono no emfanto wo no mo emfa mankase frɛ o yes I me block you mankase frɛ. Good morning, Asiamah. I want to know some of the strategic signing of my team, Liverpool. This is Stephen Abbey from Pram. Greetings to my friend Chumesi Michael inside Achimota. Ti ononsone dia ode abano no. Some de ande mono Bakola na maya antino. Liverpool Bakola omuguswa na sensa nketo bi enso ade awulemu. Na omukura no mu hia omo America after World Cup no nti we be able to join na no ya de ebeba. Say good morning Asiamah, please. I won a club jersey on Avenue 2 but I couldn't come for it. Please, is it still available? Yes, still available. Ubetimi ababeje. Mo amu wini jersey na mo meje and ubetimi ababeje. Obama say wodi no e wo ho no mo ubetimi ababeje. Good morning Mr. James Asiamah, please, if you wouldn't mind, I want to correct something here. Okay. Okay. Ampa Dubako. Faudimbra. Me, pa Baju. Baju. Say me ye we ko kan no ndu baako. Ba no ndu de eyi du baako na ye anopade no ai ampa Baju no ampa yeah. You want crofo mu tie yi pa na no Baju. Good morning Asempa FM. Say Gideon from Asin. Oh, okay. And also, about say need more update on Barcelona. And also, no. Barcelona. They say there. Mugu so amo sinsan ne adia. But ebefa Barcelona ebefa papa ede amamo. Say Barcelona uguso wako Dortmund akwa sign Tifoye nzo so kobo Champions League final and I say agensemwa anono. I say good morning, listening to you live from Jampo near Ade. So please, I need your contact. Isaac Dentu from Jampo. Ononso nedia ode aba enono. Professor UK Wallace agudie krache ba kope obie ni ho. Professor die obie ni ho no mo waba. I just said this is what you don't know. Yadewo ewuremu ewo ehonomo. Ntino tamu chuku messages no abla utie no na onso no o sene edi abana de wadwonkyere enso no edi agumu ewo honomo. Ntino uba esa wiwen waso esa wiwen waso na utie ni ya ade ya ota sene messages ni ade no de ba no ti asem na prof o kan ye utie ni ya ebeboa papa anya fina ase na munchen ba bi no na o kire wadwo nti Professor UK Wallace agudie krache watnase this is what you don't know or the eba nti tiewe emame.
You're listening to the only nomenclature with a professor's degree in sports. Professor E.K. Wallace.
The Professor E.K. Wallace. Atnase, this is what you don't know. Professor, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Mpacho apomo te san. Oh, yeah, the radias pa. So, okura yemu. Week ni nanya easy kra. Nanya easy. So, radia ye. Ba ye, edi amaye. Umlenie, this is what you don't know.
Ebede radia say I am ne peni ni mobro huntino. Ya san be pm biwa ya de enkomo ebre Ghana for. Say couple of messages we nana aba.
Asempa FM
message you be a time on soon. Still almost send me message. I'm say ni na ye. So
pa
ni na ye. Na ebe you send me ma ACL call. Na ya mama for so
dear copa. Okay.
And then come on Edosu.
Edosu pa.
Edosu me refi bia na makai me.
Okay.
Say last week me bo coaches amani.
Aye.
Starting come make I say me make cases sama coaches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make case.
Me make case. When ba che no.
Yeah.
TV no for be na de ma dwenkyere ba wa kire ni ade but wa dwenkyere no is neither here nor there.
Okay.
So ne pa chen me make case am a local coaches. Ma for whom say useless. Ma for whom so mun suni fa so. I'm telling you that over the years no based on the records na me de buy no. What I say? Me say Ghana Premier League. What I say? It started here born in 1956. That was a year before independence. Yenya independence abe pimene about 60 something years you know. Ghana football enya fahudie. Since the TBU. Yama fon hwene ese so. Nti makom with the records no. So I say from 1956 no mabubo coaches ni na makoma no bia hu. Se na niam ACL ko o mudwumadi a ombedie e de bo Ghana. So I say na ma set records in street. Again, wiki mo so ana eba bi to dwa say FIFA fon pen for hwe anim say omko jiska pudu no ma ton FIFA no but I say e dey ama private individuals investors na omso mo botai pa ne say ne be ya all countries awodo a yenso ye bata ho no so ne pate no omso bitinya kakra ke o player kra na se bia mfa se UK ne o player no a botai twabo bia to ama player na untimi nka se obebo am UK da but I say US and I say am I would no was can I say ha says can be to futum as an association but I say umpene unchile da tini iska kese pa na eno so matro ho article we dey won ko hakra biti asaba and if FIFA say we draw nam sinanto se FIFA say we draw sa proposal na we na FIFA proposal any adwuma bia o adwuma ye nuanom centrofo a any tablets na wo Europe no wo mutimi ye
pressure
I man say my send message ko say won kan to be dey centro ni unkai be dey centro ni but you mo ye no European media no what I say adwuma o mutimi ye no ana sankomo no ba enye FIFA fa release a plan bia FIFA fa bia kokombu bia no o mo de bae na medro conclusion ho na fa man fo se ne ma esitie na amisti tase so bon komu bi yeah e fa para ho me de na se o ma me credit o bona ba so pa e chese ne need afem na odi agudi na chi so asie ye kan para ukruma msamafo bibi na ni ma de kode but wadama ye ba kruma about best 30 years ago no ana ye de ye hokobo san hihye sunkun na me kai se niema me ka me to wasem we nso ni se me start afi para for lasi akachi niema me to asan komo ina so ni se enye se bia ye stories na enya problems I say enya problems yeah, in your problems. Even with the establishment now, yeah, my mom no crowd in your problems because there was once upon a time. A certain manager catch him say, "Oh, me ko to koni ha stories no. Oh yeah, fencing a bubu for stories." Officer no ko. We na that be America, me bodin. My din ya metio sa na say bia my mama no. Yeah, because inhuman. So I say you realize it. The importance of these people because my culture will feed you so say now a potential disabled people. Sure. But I say Asempa to at any time.
Just a minute away.
So never change. But some two out book and say them differ for good you won't found him. Sure. But these are people that what I say oh my opportunity ni privileges now one. Now say spend just 2 minutes be and they are come so good you want some ma feel part of humanity and also no be any problem. Until the last time, me see I chef the mission. But I say sometimes I'm disappointed, very disappointed in our media guys. That's so. What I say, our media guys from media guys. I'm disappointed in them. You be can say nyame adom ne kuku ye peja position me de mawa. No can say be won media guys hwehwe de. Timi share no la pam royal bichu. Tena bi say o para na ye na chef the mission oni ba bi efi.
Oh, that's what I don't want to talk about him. I have dozier on him.
What I say? I'm saying, Mante Tumbi. Yeah, and I'm saying, para now, dear Chief, uni baby fee. So I say, something was there.
That's
what I say. I'm saying, uni baby a free and
do put it to him.
But I say, uni baby a fee. Once upon a time, if you paid, you know a cadilla. Na Tony Bebley in the back, I mean, never permit to suicide. Or in Sika be shed disability, one of these Sika be shed disability.
Personal,
a personal say, one to a mobility. Or both from say from wow. The last deal of Kofa Bayan, so to say a disability for a Canada be.
Yeah.
After an episode, you resource stating home, but I also still have very good. Well, I said Tony Bebley, back guys, but not what you saw Maconi fear now because of disability. Oh, here is a yes, I didn't know. So ni fasubia ni ade me se no e kadila ne wa bofem from because nkofoi edi dem no omtene po ano won e bete ya ote e fen sen ote omu team no ote ano osate table tennis osa te say ote disability on ma de ne table tennis de no football de na nkwatia fo ne ball ne ade ni na
egu se plani no
obi anje jomani bio disabled team no kran no kra mu so ko FNSN ko African competition between sakoje before the FNSN this current regime e ma panyimo trans no na sa ba kwese da ne ma panyi kra be trans mo nyina bu mani agusu aso mo nti disability o kroma oh so I said disability What I say, me single-handedly, me advocacy as a class poster, you disability path.
Oh.
When I say, you disability path, one said a baby, because I've read and I realized that, call the advanced countries, disability. I start I matter. Who's the officer? What I say, a requirement, officer. I say, yeah, but you can with that many times, but me the neighbor, me and I'm Swaneba. Messa consume me and Swaneko. Because the environment is not friendly for some of these people. A moment when some come, I say, my phone say, I can say money. So, born a hooker. A certain amount of money, a bit of the medal, but and it is not with disability. In disability for enjoy a football, no cano. It is not with disability for Yamobianka at everybody's offense and ripe stage, now and go for form. Yeah, be you so. Normally, a glory, glory. When I say, yeah, Richard Apokavimu, no name say, Western Mexico, almost follow trend, no, over the years. I'm a near Matian Coco, so I say to my dear Chile because Richard Kapuga, no football. Well, I say, all hockey minada
experience.
You understand? No football. When I say, no, a discipline committee chairman of the Ghana Football Association. Because once upon a time, now, if I say, a large goose of verdicts be no dear, a large goose like a cabbage and then some ketwa. It is from football, no, she say, now, and Richard Apukavi. When I say, well, soon, dear, because I'm running for.
Sure.
Yeah. Because it was soon dear Quachira, Ober Boaman near my to 2 years, dear, my defense, GGUC, Ghana Olympic Committee. After near to 2 a year previous in his predecessors, no, Benin Men's and the immediate air pass. When I say, Professor Francis Dumu, when I say, beat Benson Tongo Baba, Nidino, BT Baba, Benson Tongo Baba.
Yeah, BT Baba.
When I say, woman, I be breast, I do dear one, I be do almost so well dodge. Now, me fa blame Momo Cassia, now be no. When I say, Charles was says to be the barrister. I could G. a friend saying, a general secretary or swag. Essa a deep position with Simu.
Yeah.
When I say, but they were creating WhatsApp platform. I know sending stories no on media for no. Does it make sense to you when you want to grow a sport?
Very sad.
I say, when you want to grow the sport. Now, no other. I'm here athletics no a friend saying a legon no. Na mo say a Bafuseni. I can't interview to the media.
Yeah.
Say, o ma hwa o the police for no I prevent you from going to certain gray areas or pitch so. Because they were not given orientation on how to report on athletics. Yeah. They have not traveled to any place athletics that. When I say obo call your intention and the boss has man until sports na say yeah. So I say no did actually. Yeah. I know did actually. Into lanes in the tracks, no jam. You understand? But Bob Hussein was bold to tell them, say, Obama police for night. Actual. You see, in the sports, no, in the then they'll be complaining a lot, but they have forgotten that they are the problem.
Yeah.
As some way. I once upon a time, make saying, many more bonk, one of my catch them. No more call. What I say, because the Parents Federation, Olympics for Ankasa, send subsidiaries, Bidia, Basicadiaba, only interested in sense Canada businesses, no, now feels to start protocols, no, nobody are trying to play more. Obin Kancham said, Umbedi GOC president there, offer flights. I'm here single for flights in because we GOC president near the flights in the seats in Amana. These are some of the benefits they get. When I say, for Supudu, then they forget the athletes. As we speak here now, and we are sitting here now, Omo call a yes, a competition. When I say, Ura Samsindi, Ebomodia, Akope sponsorship package, Ediaba, they will come concept, a bicycle here. And no crash on, I bicycle years, and sometimes you see, Mr. Mampany, say me, we shouldn't put square a fence a pegs in round holes. As I say, young pen knowledgeable people. Yesterday I was reading about Moreno at night. I say, and then we say, Moreno, never know your coach. Who say Moreno? Never know your coach. Who say Moreno? Esther Ebo ball, but to say, I said the physics near that and not M1. What I say, M1 into the team lose so many times, no jab bonable. I know you're fast on no question school or a PE teacher. Moino, a PE teacher. We say Morino, what did you PE teacher? Tisana, a friend say, Coach Bashir for a PE teacher. Tisana, a under 17 coach Bakui. No, so by Jim Kwalansi and Yaji. Parkway, see Fabi.
Asempa FM.
You understand? Oh, your PE teacher to some. And see, it makes me think that I made the right suggestion that government should help so that we can help now blend it, matches our bridge between licensing givers, which is the FA, and then when you pass sports college, I'm for a coaching home. Because me not for home, I coach, I'm football, I say, but don't be PE teachers. P4, I work with some of them. I say, as on your license not from FA account, I think that some of these things can be done by the government. But to the minister, a year be as a minister or by a Sionisca. A year be as a minister. What I say, isn't a sports and education, a year be of both minister that not in the cabisio. No, train or your speech you pay only be or turn. I say, or your speech you pay minister view. But I say, onti sector need na betwa onti asie.
Say Morocco Black Queens.
Or had health cry at the age. What I say, the minister Morocco could be say, how many sports ministers there are? But can't deny the sports minister anyone now. We'll put two pragmatic measures in place. Only be winning.
Structure say Juma.
Structure say Juma. The minister if you work a buyer. Do 9 on sir. ADD now stand on offense. It just say, what do about your so class? I told you any. You do now sell. So I say, you do no sell. Me say, Opa young Morukuya who can say, oh, if you work a buyer now. What I say,
oh, come on, so cool. I'm just saying. So cool, good.
Aye.
One of you back Morocco.
If you Glasgow, if you work up none of the same. I know I'm saying Kumuruku. Because I say, oh, the end of Baba. Say Glasgow, then I won't be that. Case cry, you cry on fire. It means that the people who are manning our sports do not understand the sport. You know why? Some me say DA retired athletes, no, Magazine, some money that did me do, me say, you moya. Did they try a fencing, a sports move, Kuman? I feel na back up about Fuseni. I be fencing general secretary.
And that's why the president.
I
don't know the president.
But I say after a fencing, Professor Francis Dudu. Yeah. But almost transia, I'm on for academia nearby. What I say, I me who some circle for them rahu. So I say, why could you why bam no them na me rahu say these people thinking about the country and as almost the end kakanomunya and one no. So yeah, because my own Yusuf chips are all boy young players. I try so bit and Sanko baby. My Konya quite contract half Kakaram Sasa better fee. So I say, and people who are clueless, even as journalists, they were clueless. Omani ni, Umudia good in a chi. In Tibu, yeah, so for no. Oman as a sinking game when they get into power. I say, Messi. A fencing something D for sponsorship package about. I mean, say be on citation because I want to.
I don't know. I even saw it on Facebook. So, on for
yeah. What I say? On no fast sponsorship, ne. Omodi ko PM. Glasgow no. Something D and a fast sponsorship nearby. One fencing huge company be. Not your mobile.
Asempa FM.
Kasi abisika mo say asem to avra. Obeka so omo discuss be share because omo tini o. You understand? But I've not seen the GOC president say omo any Charles says be mo say oh any charia na nya bibisi na be motivating something because they say all strategic AFS in place in government. But I say no they are fast but some of them they had the opportunities. Some of them, fencing in the help of they had these opportunities. It was their selfish interest. But something everyone said there be disability. Me mom says yes, and huge sponsorship at the Glasgow no more something D and a couple me who say I plug it to be and I say appreciation be can put it has never occurred to them. In the coming weeks, Meden komo be tia sa by fi court. But I say, me san en grepu ni ye, me san dia ba. Na ma fo hu san nema ensi ekoso. So what Bucho in Kegbe, Raphael Bucho in Kegbe is in the right direction. So I say, oh yeah, a friend saying athlete, wheelchair racing, and oh yeah, wheelchair racing. Tema food him now. Oh yeah, 3-time Paralympian. London 2012, Rio 2016, and Tokyo 2020. And with Timesa Chen Bobre. And in fact, we've interviewed him on many occasions on your platform.
Asempa FM.
And when Samson D became the Paralympic Association president, okay, say about my young guys, no quite. I'm on my 10 cents. Come on, trust it.
No, okay.
And look at a good administrator. But John Kegbe Suya na no say be a pro de mana and then Okan be a osakono. And this interview must be taken serious. One more be a D. What I say, or say, near ma, yeah, at the mount. What I say, I get Ghana, so what I say, your students, our butchery, I'm a school, and almost to me, and to Dublin, and to discuss no one about the Magana. One scholarship from this kind of do them because now I want some kind of quibby. And so, say, to say, athletics air over be a competition, we be cost or pay. Now, Ghana phone tells you the pressure control so somebody go Luba and somebody say Niba Masa all Coloma and Bessin go to Benyama, Bessin and Yabi, but go to Benyama. You understand? It's a situation you move humanity. You best say. But I say, you won't painful be America to America, but I'm not found with you. Because I'm seeing be Michael Buensi or one of the youngest professors in Ghana. Or tech America. On Vanyashi, Dupu Obolibet Bebo Haskra. No, Miss Senior America on Vanyashi. Madame Fujariboa Timber Queen. Ubia or Kaye Erano. Key soap 100 meters, untiminin in 2. This what did you so for America. So I say, oh, this so for America. And this is a Kobasa, a cotu from Naso or Yaman for Bukata. Oh, maybe a professional if you or the room. The Juma Panya with the man, eh, America too. Emment, watching a minima and a Jordan Hajin a human. Inti Raphael Bucho in Kebe. Then come on the ban and Kumubia. MC Timothy ye. Yes, I feel ye pa. Ewo, ye jumedia, yes, I dear. DBI because I the pressure. At your athletes, so. Did you power the hand for did they almost credit the pressure at home? Then if you so say, athletes so no me expectation for her pressure the two I fancy. And I did them. But I say, until mobile cry, it's not the pressure at home, so. Where did them move? But I say, almost near qua. All African games almost near quiet, GB the mind. But I say, yeah. It is sometimes I'm disappointed. We people in the helm of affairs. So I say, I'm wrestling and you Olympic sport. Yeah, if truth be told, I'm wrestling in your Olympic sport. Until Michelle Charles says, Bimsa say, Charles. Until Mona Moye seniors or you may. But I say, into the best, I'm moving and say, Dibia, Ubia. Eba ye juma. What I say? Na udu bebia. Na so akwa fast post be anya family Ghana na dia ba na. Nti in future you saying. Yes, journalism ebe mu no anya ye juma hu. So I say I just also akote federation. Ko yan pofaka na DB soccer eba e. Na chance so de yaba. I'm wrestling aba. Anya Olympic sport. So I say, in the Ebeshe, near Peja on, ye Peja and Franca, ye no, Henny. Tina, ye predecessor, Juma, on by our body sustaining, and yes, Adia, yes, we be here. What I say? I say the Alokutu Beba. What I say? I'm not for Alokutu sport. Let me dear Chalokutu Federation, let me hear interviews. Major fans, let me woman, you man, or more journalism, we woman church a day. So I say, Alokutu sports. Alokutu sports. Any international sport, but I can say the Alokutu coach Queen. Oh, near any of my film, the Alokutu coach Donald Trump. Donald Trump, do you know Alokutu? Alokutu. Near the answer they call. No meaning so at the Chaskele. What I say, Yeah, no, abuse. Oh, I'm for that's not the purpose of
Ampe
spoil. I've visited Ampe so many times.
Good.
Yeah. But said the Omunya mileage now. And Ampe no all the Ampe any Olympic sport. You understand? Any Olympic sport, and for that sport to become Olympic sport, it must start from somewhere. But then process is a film. Anyone can do it. Or yen ye na mama ne maintain some kuye for my but I 0 over 100. You understand? I 0 over 100. And see Rafael Bucho in Kebe, Wakasa. I'm expecting say in the coming weeks, no. Minister
Asempa FM.
Sampa. When I say Ombaja Tum Sampa, I am from so. Nebucho
Asempa FM.
Fizzy say Kono, you see a 10 new leaf. Omufi Glasgow ya seba. You better to tea a bit and Sabwa. Na ya support you at least minimum. You understand? Because many can say, Boteman is begging. It's on his knees. It's begging. It's begging for support. Yokromo is begging for support.
Azuma Nursing Sports Complex.
When I say, yeah, it's begging. It's on his knees. A patrol. So I say, a patrol. But near the people who need the seniors, yeah, one central phone today. We are in the Casa. We are in Casa. When I say, how will you grow the sport?
Asempa FM.
Yeah,
Asempa
how will you grow
FM.
the sport? In the sports, no, economy, one in Pacheno. Sports, no economy, but media now sports, no, Sebenyado, fence, Beduna, fencing, and yet civilized on the sports. On your civilized in Onima Kodia, sports, no. In the reportage, no only rudiments, no only city,
and only be a woman.
Only me a woman. Assembly, only me or sports in me. In the Babania complaining and says, media. Oh, only be a woman. Why can't somebody beat his chest? Say, the media guys, when I said at least 15 from the whole country, and I can't Glasgow, and call a Sebe or Metin Sanko Sianama. Ordinary media guys, oh my this sport, Nechi. When I say, you can call them. Make the normal custom. No, meet you say, Nasansimina Cabina, and I'm saying, Kuntumpu, this should be a caucus meeting. It's only media phone base here. Yeah, you be sponsors, Eddie, maybe you sponsors and Famamo, and I eat your half. Yeah, but you be facility Vesano, Unya Vesana, no one can say, Wakumbetia now say, pay, send a bear media phone teacher, won't so your man opportunity, Banimantia, Uncle Yafamano, one went to Uncle. But I'm a bob woman. Is it quite the library? Is it who apply for accreditation? I be quite fin FIFA accreditation, I be quite fin member association, I be come more. When I say 2 new munipa near UFA accreditation, a large gusa. When I say an astute member of the Ghana Football Association, or elected Yakojives awenya. I say, sir, into be back and now. Media guys are apply and when I say, now are taking it.
You're listening.
Delete.
No, dangerous. You're deleting. And this way, I'm going to say, you're going to get an idea.
And this
is
what you don't know.
Wallace from Ghana. No, also Nimu. And that's the most dangerous.
Also Nimu.
Also Nimu. And I've always said that because you don't need to know Wallace. You can't know every journalist. But once you win the person with Ghana dia just said yes, but you never know. But wow, you have to authenticate, you know. When the person of Ghana, no, yeah, the man who should be mentioned now. Also simple. You mean that you doubt my credibility?
Kind of simple.
Very dangerous.
What I say, Nafi, I feel one could true. No more test, no more straight, no more fetch, like be a Nafi, a Joe Muka Crabby. Nesta, oh, Nesta, now, as a member, Sao, Sunny, people in the helm of affairs, authorities, no more, no. It is a person, a sack of fast swag, I go fast swag, which has possessed women as our I don't know him. When I say, yeah, we are creating a fast swag. When I say, maybe the IPS. When I say, when I was a swag member, the IPS, because South Africa, nobody knows it. I'm kind of correct. Nobody knows it. When I say, but if I say, GJ, when I say, letterhead, I didn't control the 2 coin, a same swag. GJ, committee. When I say, bomb, letterhead, so effective. Essen swag bam you understand? Say sport you say grow there. I think that it will juma be. So I say, now Mr. Gaza football for Omo Nyadi who.
Omo they saying go for you.
But Omo Nyadi who. But I say Omo na the same level. I missed the same level.
What the list mama and go they go for.
But the son we must the same level. And it's not game grow no. But I say yeah because master Simon go for and you makonante. You have a league. What I say? You have a league. No stakeholders meeting be enti ansan ko so said league na adwendel support na adwendel enti dey na ebeti ansan ye so I say yeah inform what I say because sebi nyam say cash is no cash eba no eba be di omo pepe enfa na whether you enti say oh no so no lie on club bonus but I'm saying that sebi ye na you can invest education enti enuanom to say papa mo alaji gusa mo asebenya do o me makaranta scores no man should enter classroom so musu de na wati team e de boy community o wadwen ho na se wo e FA president a untimi fam mo no ma untimi hihye e ne club na
Asempa FM.
You understand? Now we just say your one responsibility you so to affiliation fee e de ma every year be renew the affiliation there na this affiliation here. You understand? Na make us omo nya hwe no there na this affiliation here. What I say, basically, there's no simple air billboard all town. Me catch it out. You ever go work up and say, can you buy and a year fundraising? Edema air national teams now. What I say, air blasters. Inke Fina, intimate and FS and Sanchez because Fina transfer with marketing committee. They were Yabo bidding, say marketing and sponsorship committee. Almost it's ordered that they who almost sponsor and marketing and that. But a fencing, a fundraising, and they call work up. A fundraising cash. It means that it's not make us say Joseph Boneno. But I say because almost our committees in they have not been able to bring sponsorship. Something D. What I say travel and tour events operator. And why they wait here fast sponsors said the Abraham ornament expect Nankasa at your multi jumano. No be a chance I am for credit mano. It's a better nakoso. Yen a bit uplifting the spirit na be our toss I say Jumawi. I say, I am athletes. They be all African games in Asa. When I say para sports and my medal, oh, you media para sports na my medal, yeah, African games one events saying the weight I'm wrestling events saying medals na Friday and I say, yeah, the arm wrestling medals, the fry medals one nigga. Go be a kind of crano. I can't 2023. I'm wrestling, which is not an Olympic sport, and the fry medals and say,
Only nomenclature with a professor's degree in sports.
But I say, but unfortunately, Mustafa receive more. But I say, hey, I'm telling you honestly. Oba another contract no force. I'm moving the man for that.
Oh yeah.
But I say, it is gonna I'm for that. So I say, but to share near Macacra, no peccas or Mudi, but on the woo or Cromanes or Yadi. Because we go for a moment almost the only chest of Munimadiano. But I say, son who pose so many Madiano, as Munim, near Costa, Mr. Minister. Oh yeah, a ye be a corona or Tassi Botry. Or Pentama is speech or his speech in your book. Opa friend maybe about Scapa say boxing for music fa Munyabi. When I say Omunya might be Omunya innovative say Omoko baby dia bana beboa e ma nema tiansa akwadia man. Na sade na e wo sa how samba e ankran nwuma yegusu ye nyina mu. Enema yegusu bran. Intino Rafael Botwe nkegbe be sure so bo voice no. Inti amanfo be hu sana nema esitie efa ehihia wudi no asema wa kan de you expecting the coming weeks and say me friends say people in authority I didn't cut up about so I see Rafael Buchunke was an ampa over the years and from so you share at least no but you pay good you feel more
Asempa FM
it's betting the share go akwamu rather than say e be on castigating mum obi ya have one twehwe de yeah one hwe crowd on the flight number ba e be because waka mama ye nyina so de ye de e boy nkomo yeah say this week yeah Kobe Stone esa kofa athlete be offense and table tennis. Yeah. Freddy Lati, immigration. Oh, immigration.
Yeah. For past 12 years for that.
What I say? Oh, yeah, immigration. What resign from immigration? Or see immigration? Who say immigration? And Bonipa. What I say? Who say immigration and Bonipa? Send Kofu to Kwana Moba. I know more check your money, but this time no. Or nobody, or no, so to Kwani be now. Obama, checking in Yama. I'm checking in Yama. Table tennis star. say we retire prematurely and I want enter into coaching. And now the coaching him dey na was saying no was Sunday ball be mine. Na the story about ko kan ya pa ya ro sempan so na once upon a time ko share man panyi. O my medals. The medals na ko kire man panyi. Da o the medals na ko kire man panyi so ko Nigeria. Nti amasuda bepim ne so many years ni amasuda bepim ne nti osi wo hu bebre nti e na say mpemfo no kwa tetem so I say omaje medals na e wo radio so ni TV so no when I say ko share authorities na san etete authorities ni dwane when I say na table tennis ball ketwa no say so wo hwe obi a ball so ana di tu ne ka table tennis say nka ketwa bi na beti so wo hwe obi a ball so when I say wo hwe volleyball wo hwe basketball wo hwe football na wo hwe ball squash for ball na say ope ball a wo betu aka isu pa nka table tennis ne ke isu a mpenso ko even say Nigeria ambedu da. All these things were demotivational factors and ojina so there be say na nemesi course no and obo Richard fencing obo Marco Afajano obo nabaso Marco Afajano menim say at the back of his mind opg president di me strong say na oya na ketenketen wa ha na ode bo ama table tennis team sanjina na so no enye say ukosan GUC akonya no so a na so akoyi titintinti na afi mo ye niama mo pede bi so as na no ya no so akofa chana phobia ba mbe sponsor table tennis ITTF no na enye bad. From this level, no, so about retirement from a banker. Into about retirement, could be telling you full say GOC presidency in the business. So I said, but I'm funny, Sanko phone between Sakwa, Obekwa, Obedu the penny feels as I am in Sabre in a position. I'm not surprised, said the Before I review a position, a fence age I did man penny, or Matiaba Fem Kakra. It is a minute, man penny. So, Nepache, Emma, ye bro so cry. First say I'm from my family. What I say nipan bra obey do no makuku ne da. What I say oh dementia no refia de. Ne safo ne ka ki kura oja no refi. Oja washing base. And ya spark kanama no na.
Asempa FM.
Inti we de yesere se mbemfo beti ansa hwe na ya bo am ya gudi na tiensen tumpon Ghana e 5 beyond that. The sad story about him make Kenya say parent bodies no say events Olympic committee obehwe na IOC any Olympic committee you know omo parent bodies na nkasa na e di donations na de ba no omo here performance na so omo bezo Europe omo here performance na what I say okay mom so I say omo say just kana ejije ngetekete fan develop game no okay omo be develop omo de no be try de bia international front ho into corruption omo kan wasem and nobody can say it asema make you be ntimi nka because association no a freedom of association in Ghana and form you can go into your books
with the professor's degree
you cannot go into your books and your chance defense and GOC president Baku and 23-4 course games yeah 23-4 kono mom $10,000 and one until pending the signature mom $10,000 and one into payment association no common enye nika but I say because they know that Africa your problem. Now you just cannot pay for nya for tie fan develop sports no na aboa ye nkofo kakra be go school mo share so no they will adapt them so ne pache ye de ende opa ye wobre ho anam sa na dwindle na fe bedu baby kwan pukron be yi afim ye mbabi when I say ha ye mbabi kra no nya kwan de tukwan ne ho kwan ye mbabi the sad story no because come na be tia serve as a check the ama associations but so who say so mo just kana modi one patch mo fanye development via na mo de ya ma me free na afi memra FIFA nkomo na etinsa pie mu na no ada no na ye mo nkomo kakra na manfo hu sina niema esi ekọ ewo hihia eno so etinsa pie mu no na emse nkomo no eba de no bia kana adwene ade but me kind of from a law student's perspective.
Yeah.
And the football is not for sale. Europeans now some kind of UEFA standing in Africa is silent on FIFA's withdrawal from the World Cup stake deal. Obi adwen ma so ye. Europeans so yeah play.
Football is not for sale.
Football is not for sale. Africa, I feel na Matis Musepe and then Kofon. Oh, yeah, federations only come away now. I know my mom no din tin come European media, European media, domase. Yes, African media, yes, upright. Near share more money maintenance and queer. Because Europeans because dominate. When some Cassandra Manu to me by this letter was leaked by the European media.
Yeah,
they started saying it confidentially, confidently.
Yeah, confidently.
Omni who grown a car, the transcript, only a dance by. I have a case of finance, bra. Hana mabe leaky say Charlie, me won say FIFA 4 ebe say one mo edi a private investor biba. No be offense, obeji World Cup no host to. Na ye ma if you chase come crofo. What I say, Emma sana nema Asia cost no. One hwa e betua saton ye be fright no. E shebre e FIFA mu no e dia mo because FIFA e cartel long time was Switzerland. And you go Toma a private person. Now private person here Europeans require say, "Wo do mu na mu say e Donald Trump." Nese mu ani ekoton sa ehyehyehye ne dia moment no hwa e kodi omu nsam dia ne obo ahwese mesko so America be win World Cup no.
Rombe host sa.
So I say am say host sa America can't be any. Yeah, because emra CAF nya problem. Amada munya problem. Nientia me sure say yenkofo ya na World Cup mu nya reason am ba fie ne say obekọ eye CAF akache no. All the setup no structure ni na ya brofo. And CAF na adwen say on African Cup no enko country bia ni infrastructure enya papa bia enti se Ghana ye ni infrastructure nye enti 208 no and ye develop ye de enti my opportunity this opportunity no all the mine but say de on say South Africa when say on say Morocco first African Cup emma doors to bill I'm telling you from now ye nshisha amuja to ho but I say banke bia obu bi man akacha ne o win bid na nkakran no so e dey infrastructure eminate saba because FIFA for who say na no adam be catch there o referee na ofi Somalia no atan referee atan e FIFA forward do na develop no o ko Somalia o mo de BSC e stadium na so na ubo Ghana FA o be catch say o mo en develop o mo stadium. When I say when they say proper collaboration so ska we nya when I say about faces Baba Sports Room, baby, one of your major venues, say Okruma. Faces Accra Sports Room, one of your major venues. But Aquano, you know, also organ the chop African
money.
And I want to Sydney boss and you
Sydney,
not Canadian guy. Organ the chop from Metis and I didn't understand. Yeah, no, money. So, let me patch it. Inti amasa enka intimi title ni football is not for sale. UEFA stands and Africans silence on FIFA's redrawn World Cup estate deal. I can't no more so the me introduction ni UEFA issued a statement welcoming FIFA's withdrawal of its controversial plan to sell a stake in the World Cup and other FIFA competitions to private hands. The question be ensem. So I say, the question, the Shabrano, the question be ensem. The roof of the proposal, which would have created 20 million, $20 billion US subsidiary, 20 billion billion dollars subsidiary.
Huge money.
A huge sums of money. What I say, Sika many crew. What I say, says can I took room have many crew no. What I say, Ober be a Friday be a huye. Bunny na ya trebi. Yanom papa Sanibi. Amaya 20 billion subsidiaries. Can you be creating FIFA Forward and I'm from FIFA Forward Enterprise. You know FIFA Forward some you FIFA Forward Enterprise with up to 20% sold to external investors. External was described by UEFA as a shabby. Almost a jumajinjai, a back room, a opaque deal. You can say opaque. When I say that deal, what I say, a threaten the soul of football. Sana UEFA phone paying for no. On the kind, true media. What Ghana has to be come as him. Say, when we bring no my do gay, no my koji. I say, yen to was some cry. But they can't say, yen some kind of day. Yen some kind of day, not still pressure to our minds because business in here. When I say finance minister, 8 years Kadama air sponsor, won't require co-work up and FIFA phone paying for this kittens, but this so much HM. A question is a crime ben so. Into whilst a fence Europe's own confederation led a united air rejection. It was a united Obia saying penny in Chile or in Chile. A united air rejection. The silence from other air regions, particularly Africa, raises a critical questions about power, poverty and governance in world football. Power, poverty, and then governance into a PPG. Africa a problem. No. Power, poverty, and governance a problem. PPG. Power, poverty, and governance is Africa's problem. Ultra to be a coup to me. Say power, PPG. Poverty, and governance. PPG is Africa's problem. Me article way and as a man come me boy. Rovers intervention is proper is in a proper context. And why CAF and many African associations could not afford to protest. I didn't hear no mention and protest. Rovers rejection on defense on governance and transparency. A Rover position is it was unequivocal. The proposal was anonymously rejected by Rufus Air National Air Associations and by many other federations and then confederations of all sizes around the world, whose job is to protect air football. Confederations around the world, no. When I say Africa, count no. And the human partner say you be protecting football, you be football home buying. Now, football key air grounds for rejection in the lack of transparency. We according to my executive committee, no. Yeah, we accord the executive committee, no. Say fini bibi na sanya ya omonka almost lack of transparency. Rofa accused FIFA, accusation, accused FIFA of secret scheme on fast track airtime skills cooked up by faceless individuals and of dubious benefit to the game. Breach of trust. One more echo to President Gianni Infantino 2016 election promise in your kind. Also, the money of FIFA is your money. It is not the money of the FIFA president. It has to serve for the development of football. Ope adidi no catch on into mu kotu no mu kai no. Se sikara e wo FIFA e mo dia anya me dia. Se sikara e dia. Sikana akwaja ba ye mpe. You understand? Yeah. Why not small? Why not small?
Asempa FM.
But I say, the money of FIFA is your money. It's not the money of the FIFA president. It has to serve for the development of football. Rofa conclude on both these promises. Say we fail so we deliver. Based on this, in the financial jurisdiction, Ubemua, in Mexico, so justification with FIFA's air reserves. No, say standing. Another the third point, no. Say financial justification. How they buy no. So we listen in Mexico. So FIFA. Who come for 2 months? Sika account no. 5 billion US dollars. And then 15 billion is in revenue generated between 2022 and 2026. Sika no 5 billion, 15 billion. And so I say revenue. Generating between 2022 and 2026 in Tirofa, I just say there was no need to sell off the family silver. Chance ya, I'm cry. Friends, say no more. Bush, no more. Why when you say etc. Overthrown? I'm still be scowl. Yanka, FIFA can say here that. Work up is a cabo brujo. Sponsors, baby, and Abba. And look how more contact. No more canon. Europa also announced it would work with other air confederations to advise a plan to make sure that it cannot occur again. And to propose a new way of disbursing air resources through existing air FIFA forward programs. Say, propose a new way. Say FIFA forward no. Almost a quite fast switch says cannot see South Africa, we see the baby you ain't kasa. Because a quite fast FIFA forward no. The how baby aba on my but a then for so baby abre a leadership. It was say disbursement. Almost finding a coin from between Sunday. This is consistent with air principles of association law that are governing air bodies own governing bodies. They own be fiduciary a duty of transparency and accountability to its members. What I say, Oba Ghana ha. Ghana assassin nani niyama own assassin no. What I say, offense minerals. In so one near the lina no. What I say, a Shagana man penisa in trust of the in trust of the people. Sana di bre ebi see private association won konya ban de man go for na so man don be batana. What I say, you can fiduciary. What I say, omu jirim di amaye keke. What I say, it is a fiduciary duty of transparency and accountability to its members. No, Ukoma Rick Kingston, Rick Kingston Air Cotton Mills. Okay, a year Sahumaware Ukoma 279 direct duties of care in 1896. Africans' air position economic air vulnerability and structural silence. Unlike UEFA, no African football leader publicly condemned the proposal in the first 48 hours. UEFA for Asempa 94.7 na what I say media and yes in Kataba Asempa 94.7 na say there be antwe. Omo gi omo central for di say asem dia ba no krewum. The Confederation of African Football (CAF) was instead organizing a meeting to discuss the matter internally. Tie kokwasa ene keta sene proye. Why the difference? It was a air contest. Economic air dependency. Many of FIFA's A54 African member associations rely heavily on FIFA forward funding for basic operations, pitch constructions, youth programs, and salaries. In the Sikano say Western Mexico so Yabana Kokuno and now this Cababria any problem. You just can do this Cabria no. For associations operating on annual budgets below $500,000, no, they offer a 20 million stake plus 40 million incentive was too significant to reject. What mean rejecting outright? Maybe you're mean that. As the saying goes, he who pays the piper calls the team. Fear of sanctions and isolation. Yes, Africa say one the taboo between so into Article 14.1 of FIFA status prohibits members from taking disputes to ordinary court and then mandates loyalty to FIFA decisions. This is what we fast and enco court intino. A mouse to me no say what I say second one to what I say okay Article 14.1 of every form status now prohibiting the members no say unti biasia go pimo court. In Tiama Africa, the Western Mexico, so historically, associations that oppose FIFA leadership have faced suspensions. In 2010, the Ghana Football Association was dissolved by the government intervention and FIFA threatened a ban. The memory of such consequences makes a decent risk. In Tubema, governance deficits, several African FAs face challenges of corruption, lack of internal democracy, and weak accountability structure. In such an environment, leaders may prioritize personal or institutional survival over collective protest. In Tuchum, this is not to indict all African administrators, but to also recognize a structural reality. Poverty creates air pressure to accept deals without scrutiny. Oh yeah, I'm out to me genius matuma when I say only. Oh yeah. When I say yeah, Boga for yeah. When I say I'm more quabuchi and Mexico, Bruni Panko, where's the mess when you see here? Brunian you see far ahead. Uyentiu, skinny be, I fancy Uyeni baby, the buffer fair, the skinny affair. Papa say, Oban Fanamam na and Mama Bush and any idea. Uyentino Nakomano. Uya, into poverty creates pressure to accept deals without scrutiny. I may buy Usa. I say, go to school and go to be Papa. Uyenti, Wilson out of Banama. They are mescanino, scanning Korea, sending Bolontolon. Or their mano. Uyenti. Had the proposal gone through, Africa may have joined without thinking twice. So proposal on fire. This is a fire. Not out of a agreement, but out of a necessity, we would have sold our bright rights. The communal ownership of the World Cup for short-term financial relief into both legal and sports air policy implications. This air episode may illustrate two air competing doctrines in sports law. Your party autonomy versus constitutional accountability. Party autonomy versus constitutional accountability. As a Swiss association under Article 60 to 79 of the Swiss Civil Air Code has wide autonomy to structure its air commercial affairs. However, that autonomy is limited by its own statutes and by the legitimate expectation of members. Rover's action shows that confederations can act as a check on central power. Europa for year no say confederations umbetia at but hwem e was article 60 to 79 of the Swiss Civil Air Code now. We say name Asia question accountability FIFA as a Swiss under Swiss association now. As I say mojo say name Asia cost but Europa for action issue say confederations be abetia act as a check on a central power. Ye dey enkofo no. What I say, we president Ruben say the end day say Fantino T bulletproof stand no na kutwa photo. I fancy I Patrice Musepe no ni twa photo. Eno any day. Oh, but adwuma nkasa eso mutime koye no unhu say omo ye adwuma. The role of confederations as guardian under FIFA statutes article 10. Confederations are tasked with promoting football in their region. What I say, football now, FNA him say clubs, individual clubs in the Bayana. Okay, FIFA confederations guidance act now under the status act 10. Confederations are tasked with promoting football in their region. UEFA evoked this mandate. CAF now faces the same test. Will it necessarily implement FIFA policy or will it protest African football long-term interest? Nyamuye no. Uber Air the Bossman ruling and no air case 415 of 93. It shows that even sporting bodies are subject to broader principles of law and public policy. Bossman ruling no. Or see even air sporting bodies are subject to broader principles of law and public policy. Similarly, any scale of a stake in the World Cup would have to consider competition law and the public interest of fans. FIFA nessa and then the public interest of the fans that is why I answer they are not too even though FIFA so much with but over for say FIFA for yes but find papa and Samra. The conclusion is a victory but not the end.
Asempa FM.
UEFA air right. This is a victory for the whole game, but it must not be the end of the story. The task of rebuilding trust in FIFA has only just begun. And they say, FIFA for dia. Where's the Mexico Sanka? Jenny Fantino, where's the Mexico Sabana? So the apology banner, so resign crap. On some Ferrari, because only African leaders be coming to know who will stress in Ferrari. For Africa, the lesson is clear. Poverty should not force us into silence. Unya, Emmanuel brain, when I say to community, we must say, Mofu take this in here, Unis Kenti, Bakawa dream. CAF must use its meetings to do more than endorsement, KK. So, yeah, endorsement, you know. It must also demand into full air disclosure of all FIFA air commercial proposals to members. As a CAF before they are finalized. But I say, yes, we are going to be on the process. I didn't say we buy, and so we are part of the process. This kind of buy. Reform of FIFA air for to deliver air grassroots air funding without selling equity. Protection of air whistleblowers within MMA association who raise air governance concern. So be and number 2. Say be Ghana every president no kutum say adia FIFA for more no and say it me hwe you protect the whistleblower within member association no to raise air governance concern. So can say be nye e wa mamumu a and say it me boss any pan ho ban o san share so krim ne ma me say ne betia full disclosure of all FIFA air commercial proposals to members before they are finalized And then reform of FIFA forward to deliver a grassroots funding without selling equity. Third one, protection to whistleblowers within a member association who raise governance offense and concerns. Football belongs to fans in Accra, Dakar, Cairo, Johannesburg, just as much as it belongs to those in London and Munich. If we do not speak now, we risk waking up one day to find that we sold our heritage because we were too afraid or too poor to say no.
For now, no. So I'm going to use your statement. Second, I'm waiting for the third one. They never expect to say, Asempa can say, a train moment.
Enti ne abanono ewo nkomona
FIFA forward enterprise
FIFA forward enterprise ma ende na nameboa ana kwa me obi abeka ho
oh prof you're trying for the outcome things here for now there is okay
mama so munye say eyifo no African leaders as a moya African leaders summit
me ko kaf next January
oh okay ebeboa okwa wetin dey na akobi enti ne abano no I feel last week me bon komo kakra fa coaches ho e wo mujumedi a o mu edi mu na we say the records no to just state na man phone sina nema esiako na records no wa wanna say because a list of coaches who have won the Ghana Premier League out of 63 editions no declared since 1956. What I say out of 63 editions declared since 1956. What I say until you come Eresinema esiako from 1956 to 1970 in Komo ani the Ebe 1956 coach near friend Robert Odru.
Okay.
What I say? One enyo no kwa na gio, one technical director Ken Harrison of Asofuk. I say near friend Robert Odru. Penyi bi bomb nkomo bi. Which a lot of people are not privy to or a referee. Me best me body team because nano unya nche bi unya mane. So I say no cross me here bia but I say okokan no because ene we say omu fie tie mom sa positions kakra omu di omu so dey preparatory o say once upon a time teams akesi bi Ghana omu trans say adena e fen say Ashanti Gold nko a eji e league no
1925
yeah nti omu share ano mo yesa teams na kase no share ti omu share ne omu wie no mo de ko to sa the referee panyi anim ana omu ye share no
Asempa FM
ana a shifting from as good for the side
certainly go first
very good ne go first and it starts say eba other clubs no and sa panyi odi matches ni bi when I say once upon a time Kwalaji Gusa I the second could fee. What I say
Shano pa
auntie say say na first Kwalaji Gusa interview bi na but so obo bi din say was referee bi referee no waka baby no so aka baby nti me pese bi am boni din o say say referee no o say the master
the master na waka baby no
nti game no undi akire a o enye fence boys say we say body as final undi akire a unte nko no be na o game na achi so say but yen di akire ndie ni enim ne alaji ye de e kan so say the master what I say because me ni baby a na nkomo no efri nti ukom ehwesana nema esie kwa
Asempa FM
1956 ne friend coach Robert Odru one technical director friend Ken Harrison zaman for bekai but team bi kwa Ken Harrison babies papa edian Asofuk ebe chene bobre
to Odru ya Ghana ni
Odru ya Ghana ni we have the successes beba wachiri nti 1958 coach Robert Odru again Osaba you from 56 no Osaba 1958 technical director Ken Harrison Asofuk Omusabe Pija Frankano 1959 ana coach Kwame Owusu ene coach Kwabena anas omuka kan Kwabena coach Kwabena na is revealing again that Coach Kwabra not a P master at the Kwame Nkrumah University.
Oh, okay.
P master at the Kwame Nkrumah University, KNUST. No, a P master at KNUST.
Asempa FM.
Asante Kotoko. Ombajiye. Ti won say P for no eyade. Ti fencing 2 weeks near course no pram for P for na team we make catch about P for no say shaban sa ti me sa ka se be on between 1960 to 1961 and also Addison, Coach Addison was second 11 wise. And in 1961 to 1962 and also Coach Richard E. Hedden and also a House of Folk and the Bajier Richard E. Hedden. 1962 to 1963 Coach C.K. Jemfi, Real Republicans and Obajier. There was a time our Ghana football ma yes you heavy no. But I said there was a time or Bande Kotoko. I say Bandium. Lucky ni say ko patch on them. Na season no enya de enhase ano do mu ehye to be team fufro. But I say team fufro in Ashanti region. He was up any draw be you. And but it was not delightful. It was not tasteful for people at that time. But it was a decision or edijina na so. In 1962-1963, C.K. Jemfi, Real Republicans or the Bajier. And in 1963-1964, Coach Joseph Emba, Asante Kotoko, and also Bajier. 1965-1964-65, and also Joseph Emba, Esa Bajier, Edema Asante Kotoko. In 1966, Anna Prince Butchie, me sure say nipa bring 90 new that Prince Butchie or a former St. Augustine's, no teacher or. And I'm sure say Abia no say PE cry. Me not too sure about it, but no teacher was St. Augustine, so a teacher honum. On the drafts, Ebeji.
Asempa FM.
Oba fencing on 10 for my listener 1967-1968. Coach Kwame Adakwa, former Kotoko player. Another Kotoko, Ebeji. 1969, Coach Edward Agrifin, a former House of Folk player or the Asante Kotoko, Ebeji. Former House of Folk player, no dear Asante Kotoko, Ebeji. But I say, a friend say, Karim Zitu. What I say, very good. That time, no, Obia Ibido, Edward Agrifin, former House of Folk player, no de Kotoko, Ebeji. 1970, C.K. Jemfi, Eddie Asante Kotoko. Ebeji, that time, no, England, the near Britain, Hungary, I could send you on Osabai. Western Lima is your course. Most successful air foreign coaches, no Joseph Emba, 2 titles with Kotoko. Most air successful air so far, Ghana, C.K. Jemfi and Robert Odru, 2 titles.
Hey.
First air teacher coach, Prince Butchie. Drafts of the J 1966. Kotoko dominance 6 titles in the first 15 seasons. Ufima Nessa complete the list from 1971 to 2025-2026 with all 63 editions now. Western Nema ACTA and Komono Anna Ebebo na for Hussein and Yama ACA ko on Shishaudwa and also at Puno. Inti Ayman. I say, oh down.
Jabi, me jamnaso.
I am a man now.
Jamnaso.
What I say? Men na sir.
Ya nada. Tina me buffer mumauno.
Oda ebe ha dream
pa.
Inti coach is FM. Omu ewo Ghana no. Any omu nyumedia edino enya asemwa ewo nhihya wodo etwense PP media man.
FM.
Oh.
Inti ukom. Western Nema ACA koso a medicine yifa.
This is statistics na we you know.
Okay.
Kotoko 6 in 15 years.
Inti mame simu bi 1956 Coach Robert Odru supported by technical director Fencer Ken Harrison former England House of Folk Ewiniye. 1958 season, Coach Robert Odro, supported by technical director Ken Harrison from England, has a win here. 1959 season, Coach Kwame Owusu and Coach Kwabena combined, both of them, they were PE masters at Kwame Nkrumah University and Omudi Winnie Edema Kotoko. In 1961, and also Coach Addison, 11 wives, Obe Winnie. In 1961 to 1962, Coach Robert Yi Hedden, or a British, Obe Winnie Edema Hasofuk. 1961, 1962. 1962-1963 season, CK Jenfi, Real Republicans, and Obe Winnie. 1963-1964 season, Coach Joseph Emba from Hungary, and also Ebewini Emma Kotoko. 1964-1965 season, Coach Joseph Emba from Hungary, and also Ewini Edema Kotoko. 1966, and also Prince Botwe, former teacher, St. Augustine's drafts, or the Bewini, or the drafts Bewini League. And then 1967-1968 season, Coach Kwame Andakwa, former Kotoko player, Winnie Edema Kotoko. 1969, and also Edward Agrifin, former House of Folk player, Winnie Makotoko. 1970, Coach Mama, Great Olympics, and the Winnie. And in 1971, and also Coach Karl Heinz Wingag from Air Germany, Coach Karl Heinz Wingag, one from Germany, only Winnie Edema has in 1971. In 1972 season, Ishmael Curtis Massimo Moraz from Hungary, only Bewinima Air Kotoko. And then Oba Mubiwa, 1973 season, Coach Charles Ado Adamte, I say, minimum power, former House of Folk player, Nebapa, Nebabako, Echemade, friend Desmond Lamte, Jaji, Desmond Unimampa, nice guy. Okay, but I'm sorry, you know, yeah, Desmond. The Coach Charles Ado Odamte, on a former House of Folk player, and only has a be winning. 1974, Coach Mama, Great Olympics would be winning. 1975, Asibi Boache. Oh, Asibi, ASEBI. Asibi Boache, former Air Kotoko player, and also Ebewini Edema Kotoko. 1976, Coach Charles Ado Odamte, former House of Folk player, SIBWini Emma House of Folk. 1977, Ernst Ahemfo, former Air Blasters player, Augustine Ahemfo's father. Owini Emma Hazakes. If any Ernst Ahemfo, to make clear, says here, I mean, so Augustine Ahemfo, while coaching license now, except so on going to practical coaching. 1977, Ernst Ahemfo, former Air Blasters Air player. Ana Augustine Ahemfo ne papa no. Sana nkomo no echere. No be winning Emma Hazakes in 1977. Good. 1978, Obama Coach Charles Ado Odamte, former House of Folk player, SAB winning House of Folk biu. 1979, Coach Charles Ado Odamte, former House of Folk player, SAB winning House biu. 1980, and them say most of the guys are mutie no. Bodona 1980, 70s guys, 1980. And see Coach J.E. Adabi. Oh, if Coach J.E. Adabi, on the Bewini Edema Ayakotoko in 1980. 1981, and also Coach Osei Kofi, former House of Folk and Kotoko player. Osei Kofi, on the Bewini Emma Kotoko. 1982, Coach Ibrahim Sunday, former Kotoko player, Obewini Emma Kotoko. 1983, and also Coach Ibrahim Sunday, former Kotoko player, Owinima Kotoko. 1984 season, Coach King Eje Pele, Owini Edema House of Folk in 1984. 1984-1985, King Eje Pele, Owini Asiamah House of Folk biu. 1985 to 1986, Malik Jabe, among for Bekandi, former Kotoko player, Owini Edema Kotoko. 1987, Coach Malik Jabe, former Kotoko player, Osanwinima Kotoko. 1988 to 1989, and also Coach Herbert Ado, may so rest in peace. I'm saying there, and I'm a full Benabi Huno. I want to media Odimu. He's the 30th air on the list. 1988, 1989. Waje Edema Kotoko. 1989, 1990. Sa year no dear. Maybe I'm a critical year. Obi Bonyum. So be a 1990 Yahu. Sabren Anna Coach Sam Adi Kotoko. And also Edge de Momo. 1992 season. Coach Sam Adi Esan Beji Edema Kotoko. 1993, and so coach Malik Jabe, former Kotoko player, Osan Beji Emma Kotoko. 1993-1994 season, David Booth from England on the baby name as good for. 1993-1994 season, friend David Booth from England. 1994-1995, Carlos Oswaldo Sampaio from Brazil. On the go first, SAB winning. Satan no more far and feature coaches. Aye, in the same coach on confirm in 1995-1996, Malik Jaber, former Air Kotoko player, go first Obeji. 1996-1997 season, Yike Afrane, may so rest in peace, Obeji Emma Hasofuk. Now for 1997-1998, Sir Cecil Jones Atuku few, former Real Republicans and then great Olympic player. Also Obeji Mahasofuk. Coach Cecil Jones Atuku few, Esan Tuasubio, Real Republicans, and the great Olympics former player, Esan Jema Hasofuk in 1999. 2000 and also coach Cecil Jones Atuku few Sabeji, former Real Republicans and great Olympics player. 2001 and also coach Cecil Jones Atuku few Sabeji, Real Republicans, former player I don't know, and a great Olympics for player I don't know, Ojema Has. 2002 coach Herbert Ado Sabeji, Edema Hasofuk. 2003 and also coach Karim Abdul Razak, coach Abdul Karim. Coach Karim Abdul Razak, former Air Cornerstone, and a boy, and a boy, Owinima Kotoko, or Cornerstone. 2004-2005, Cecil Jones, I took a few SABG, Macacholi, that's Obama Republicans, Great Olympics there, Owinima has 205, and also Cecil J. Afrane, Ebeji in 2005, Coach Ike Afrane, and Ebeji in 205, 206-207 season. Myxtro Kostadinov Dobres, Sobekan Bulgarian, Hasofuk, and Obejemom. 2007-2008, but Myxtro, a friend saying, I'm a coaches, baby, no one statistics.
Okay.
Yanko Fuyan started any Pamo, and on by into 2007-2008. After say, Kostadinov Dobres from Bulgaria, Benjamin House of Folk, and a coach Bashe for Ebewinima Kotoko in 2007-2008. And a coach Nino Thompson, former Air House player, coach Tiada Baka. Wilma 2008 on Ebejema House. 2009-2010, coach Ebetado, Ebejema Diana Stars. 2010-2011, coach Hans van der Ploeg. Ukeni Dina Hans van der Ploem, but we have van der Ploeg from Netherlands. Obejema Brekum Chelsea. 2011-2012, coach Masoud Knodu Ewinima Kotoko. Coach Masoud Didi Dramani Ebewini in 2012-2013. Masoud Didi Dramani year 2013-2014 on Ewinima Kotoko. 2015, coach Bashe Hayford Asante Kotoko. Obewini Edema Ashanti Gold. 2015. What I say, na coach be at Town Chair when Tianji League there, but Bashe Hayford Ebeje Edemom. 2016, coach Enos Kwame Adepa, Sokano, one All Stars. Now a Legon City on the Beji, Kwesi China in the Bay. 2017, coach Yusuf Abubakar, Adriana Stars, and Madame Bakono, may so rest in peace. On the Beji. 2018, the league was abandoned. 2019, no league competition. And then friends in 2019-2020 and also season abandoned. But 2020-2021, coach Samuel Bodu Ebeje de Mahasofuk. Then coach Prosper Nete Ogun Ebeje Makotoko in 2021-2022. Now for coach Evans Augustine Adote Obeje Edema Mediema in 2022-2023. 2023-2024, coach Nurudin Amadou Ebeji Edema Samates. Then 2024-2025 season, 7 Frimpon Manson, Bibiani Gold Stars on the winning year. After so 2025-2026, coach Ibrahim Tanku and Abeji Ediamom. Out of the 66 Ghana Premier League editions, 63 editions were declared. Into whom it is just 3 editions which were abandoned or not played at all the 2008, that's 2018, 2019, 2019 and 2020 season. Only 3 editions were abandoned. I'm not here, man. No. Kotoko has won most with 24 air trophies, followed by Hasselhoff with 21 air trophies. Ashanti Gold 4, Great Olympics 2, Adriana Stars 2, Mediama Air 2, 11 Wise 2, Real Republicans Ajibako no Romo Home, Myxtro Sabusiamo Toronto Drafts Ajibako, Azakes Ajibako, Legon City Abajibako, Samates Ajibako, Bibiani Gold Stars Ajibako. 4 different clubs have won the Ghana Premier League since 1956. 4 different clubs. Out of the 63 editions declared, foreign coaches have won 9 editions with 8 coaches, leaving 54 editions to be won by 54 air coaches. Out of the 63 editions declared, foreign coaches are winning 9 editions with 8 coaches, leaving 58 air editions to be won by 54 air Ghanaian air local coaches. Facts out of the 63 editions, I declare foreign coaches are winning 9 editions, 8 coaches per and a woman match on Bobre, but 54 editions have been won by 54 local air coaches.
Local coaches dominant.
The only air foreign coach to win air 2 air Premier League air trophies is coach Joseph Emba, who won for Kotoko in 1963-1964 season, and then 1964-1965. ABC Biom Makasa can in one match already. The other 7 coaches have won 1 trophies each. Out of the 54 editions, Ghanaian air local coaches have won 53 editions. Have been won by 8 different coaches, except in 1959 with 2 air coaches, Coach Kwame Owusu and then Coach Kobna, won as combined. So our coaches when I say they were head coaches but together.
Oh, okay.
So I say winning. Coach Kwame Owusu and Coach Kobna every 1959. 2 coaches they were coaches together. Cecil Jones Atukwefio is the most successful air coach with 5 trophies, followed by Coach Charles Ado Odamtin with 4 air trophies. Ado Odamtin so amount for entertaining you. Coach Malik Jaber 4 trophies. Sam Ade 3. Coach Ebert Ado 3. Robert Odro 2. Mama, we need 2. Coach King, Ajay Pele, we need 2. Yike Afani, we need 2. Bashi Effort, we need 2. Different coaches have won 1 trophy each, except in 1959, which 2 coaches. Coaches Kwame Owusu and Coach Kwabena and combining as 2 head coaches are air title tobacco. Out of the 21 Air Ghana Premier League air trophies, Hasselhoff only 3 foreign coaches, namely Robert Yi Hedden, Anna Kahens Wegak, and Afemisko Kostadinov Air Dobres have won, with remaining coaches being air Ghanaian air coaches. Out of the 24 Air Premier League air trophies for Kotoko, only 2 foreign air coaches, namely Joseph Emba and Ismail Ketes Massimo Murat, Omope and winning the remaining air FNC. Ghana remaining Ghanaian air local coaches Anna Aje. Out of the 4 Air Ghana Premier League air trophies for Asante Kotoko, only 2 foreign coaches, namely David Booth and Afenso Kwan Air Carlos Osuado Sampario, have won, with the remaining being air local air Ghanaian coaches. The Ghana Premier League trophy for Brekum Chelsea was won by foreign air coaches Hans van der Plum. The data shown that Ghanaian air coaches easily win the Ghana Premier League over foreign air coaches. The main problem local coaches face is lack of respect and support for administrators, referees, players, and football fans in general. Meanwhile, foreign coaches always receive maximum respect and support from administrators, referees, players, and football fans. It is true that some Ghanaian local air coaches show bad attitude at work, but some foreign coaches also show bad attitude at work as well. What do you say? Amisti. It is up to administrators, referees, players, and foreign fans to love our own and make a conscious effort to show them respect and support such a prompt payment of good salary to enhance their work. Foreign coaches are always given huge salaries, but they don't offer much to our local football. In fact, Ghanaian local coaches are the best for the Ghana Premier League. The influx of foreign coaches into the local league, is becoming too much. Let's see the one who will win the 2026-2027 Ghana Premier League, whether a Ghanaian coach and as a foreign coach and a bit Asaji. Coaches in common, they make us on and on and on and on and on because they are bit Asaban a year. But it be here. Because me so na kwam na kofa boni coach. See, na me aduma. So wetin age na say
Professor EK Wallace. Wale, so we akasima enumu na say eble na wi adu.
So wetin makofon so abam kakra.
Nipa mienu bi oba 5 seconds. 2 million. Nipa be 2 million. Joa we de nipa be 2 million. Oh, Joa so say time as well. We de 0302216545 0302216545 and 0302216546 0548955947. Joa obiaba na so aba obiaba we de 5 seconds per 5 seconds fast yentem 5 seconds per 0548955947. Professor Omobano na ye prepare Alhaji Nuru Bremensu
on
can step Kenneth Kwame Asari and in a Juma ifo nyina
Afalotu
yes
can step microfinance this is what you don't know. It's a can step so or pay this is this is what you don't know, Basa. We can so idiomachia, Omina, Edi 18, Yadomase, I was in Yama Asia Coso, Ojumedia, also Edimutino, near Abanono. Na prophetess. The prophetess. Prophetess. TikTok or Diana. Prophetess Benis Adakwa. Okay. Prophetess Benis Adakwa. Adama. Prophetess Benis Adakwa. Nukunya mianim. Mami too much. Na Iman. Prophetess Benis Adakwa. Too much. Too much. Pa bruta. Too much. A woman nipa dwunumu Aye. Na wo Emma.
Nyansa.
Just niama bibiri na timi koso e woni parediem. Na prophetess Benisadakwa. Wo bia wo dia brem ne nyenkwara wo.
Hey.
Oh na we pure oni.
Wow.
What I say pure oni upe wo papa wo papa wo. Nwenunura wo mu nya oh. Nti oti events oni okoyi wo no. Wisie ni oti wo ni
bia natural
oni. Prophetess Benisadakwa. Mami and Akofasa we but only shall soon book right, but with this I won't let ya. Nema betian Sayama on Abusia Ope true only the Amstel. But more the other son Prophetess Benisadakwa betian Chinkumo 055 149 6192.
A war no.
To be see one. Where Sina Nema Asia Qua Ope war the dead. A war bobo. A war just a mu enika.
Na wo manyansa
very good open natural air on it ya Mr. 055 149 6192 055 149 6192 prophetess Benisadakwa and abecheme say we bi ama me di wo no ama madwen no asensi so rejuvenating madwen no ama say me akasa kra me ho san me ho wanwa bi o sena niama esi ekosinti one day no kwanya manim ope pure oni nyane amanfo ahyehye roba ne sichiri dia ni bi e dia prophetess Benisadakwa e de wo papa abadwama so nsaka bia ebeboa e wo dwumadia udi no
the professor and out in Kano and then me so me family entrim Joel ya dwuma no mame we a happy belated birthday e call e dia ma Mrs. Newly Podo ono a head of people and culture at the Vision Fund Ghana Micro Credit. We free Francis Asiamah CSM Asamankese ena odeba inti happy belated birthday in confirm mommy Mrs. Newly Kodo onyankopon shiraw na onya okese epa eyiye wey enso every sister mi amini pa nurse ni pa owie school wo Nalerigu Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery College Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery College sister favorite ena ode aba o say happy birthday enko emfama Benedicta ewonam kwaw wo enya 70 years uko school oko Foridia Calvary Presby Academy wo class 3 inti class 3 ni pa odini birthday so nyankopon shiraw na onya wo kese efi o maame Deborah ho ena ode aba oni sister favorite so mo we show happy birthday inti Benedicta ewonam kwaw wonso wodie enso enono professor we ana o de ba ku ibesen atwuma ne wensu fi Bella the all rounder Nakobi say o say Nakobi ebue branch foforo Nakobi Grills omo ebue a branch foforo wo Kaneshi Fire Amo Junction na chese omo ebue a chese omo pa ho ntoma branch no kama nti o say other workers ne customers ni nyina ase ese Nakobi no omo so no eta achire pa one Nakobi wasn't enough nti ye say ya de baako enso ede aka ho ewo ehonomo nti sana eno so etie wenso efi Jerome our social media so buy ono so anya guys ni bi ni ade a say happy birthday enko emfama Agnes we show joy health any favor all yes chese ne no udu birthday no nyankopon shiraw na onya wo kese nti Agnes Jerome say we show happy birthday nti eno so aba saying professor also for the anyway.
Good morning, Professor.